Hello everybody and welcome to That's Football. We are here for Uruguay, South Korea, and I've got Jordan here with me, my Welsh bestie, and we're going to be watching this game, probably one of the best games that we've got on these watchalongs, and some really, really good players. And yes, stay with us and we're going to be watching the game together. Get your comments in, hit the likes. But Jordan, how are you feeling about this game? You excited?
I'm really optimistic, Beth. This is my third watch-along in the studio and I'm yet to see a goal. But I'm full of positivity, and today we're going to see lots of goals to make up for the other two games I've seen.
Well, exactly, because we did have that studio curse, which Mark did set on us, but me and Charlie broke that with the 7-0.
Yeah.
You had the awful 0-0 of Morocco-Poland, was it?
Me and Adam were absolutely painful game.
It was Morocco.
No, it wasn't Poland. It was.
You can't even remember who it was. It was that bad.
Yeah, it was
and
awful.
then
Awful game.
We had the smashing of Spain with the 7-0, and then the goals have kind of carried on. We got one in the last game with Charlie and Adam.
Yeah.
I think with Uruguay, with the type of players they've got, I've actually got them as my underdog. I think we will see some goals in this game. But
I'm going to make a prediction.
Go on.
Somebody with the name Kim at the back is going to make a mistake.
If any of you haven't seen, look at all of the kind of memes that are on Twitter. I think obviously the back four and the goalkeeper all have the name Kim in the South Korea lineup. So everyone's saying put your money on Kim to get a yellow card. We'll have to see about that one. But looking at that Uruguay starting 11 on the screen there, we'll read it out for you in a second. One of our own, if you're a Man United fan, Palestra is starting on the right wing. Yep. Hasn't got a kick under Ten Hag apart from in pre-season.
No.
Every time I've seen him, he's looked decent.
Yeah, there's a stat, isn't it, about the amount of games that he sat on the bench and yet to get a minute for United.
Yeah, he just doesn't seem to be getting them.
Yeah, but no, I'm looking forward to seeing him, and Liverpool fans got Nunes up top as well.
Yeah, exactly. For the Liverpool fans, they have got Nunes is actually playing on the left, I think, and Luis Suarez is down the middle. Cavani on the bench. But yeah, it'll be interesting because Palestra does always seem to start for Uruguay.
Yeah.
And apparently he's pushing for a move as well. I think he's fed up of being on the bench. Maybe if he has a good competition, might change Eric Ten Hag's mind.
I don't think so. He seems quite stubborn and set in his ways.
He does,
the old Ten Hag.
But
yeah, no, I mean, if he's going to use this as a shop window, it'd be nice to see him show something.
Cheers.
So yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. Feel very confident that we're going to see some goals today. Hopefully a nice, expansive, open game. And yeah, they're just bringing Luis Suarez now, 35, still going. It does seem to have been around for forever, doesn't it?
He does, doesn't he? I've got to say, I'm obviously a Manchester United fan, but if there is any Liverpool fans in the chat, one of the best players I've seen play, Luis Suarez. He's awful. Like, you know, he's biting stuff and like he's kind of, you know, just the way he plays. If you like, he just is one of them players that is annoying, but he's class.
I put him in a similar type of bracket as someone like a Richarlison, where like they're horrible, but you'd want them to be you're horrible.
Yeah, you know I mean? Like a Bruno Fernandes type.
Almost like a Bruno.
I mean, Bruno's not as bad as Suarez going around biting people, but you know, but these are just some of his goals coming up here. It is mad how well he's been great for his country, and Uruguay have always kind of gone under the radar, but also got Valverde in midfield that's having a really good season as well, and he's playing really well. Bentancur for Spurs.
Yeah.
The back line doesn't look the greatest, I must say, but if you're looking at it in the who's got the more key players, it has to be Uruguay. But we do have Heung-min Son for Korea, who's a standout name. Not had the greatest season, though,
he hasn't had the best season at Spurs. I just feel like Conte's got them playing with the handcuffs on, and they haven't been allowed to express themselves as much as they have in other seasons. So be interesting to see freedom of his country and how he gets on today. I'm really looking forward to today's game. Beth, this was the one I looked at when we got the fixtures that I felt like could be a real open game. So, yeah.
And hopefully your curse hasn't cursed us, but we'll see. To be honest, I need to avoid Jordan on these watch-alongs, don't I? You don't seem to be bringing the goals in for us, but we'll see. I did get 7 yesterday.
You lucked up yesterday with 7 goals. Before that, you were in the same boat as me. So let's see. I think together we're
7 more than you. 7 more than you. Anyway, let's read the lineups out, Jordan. Have you got the line? I'll get the lineups here for you. If you want to read out the Uruguay, I'll let you read out the Uruguay lineup. Go on.
All right. Okay. Oh God.
Me reading out the Korea one's going to be interesting. Go on.
Okay. Roche. Roche in goals.
Caceres.
Godin at the back.
Jimenez. Can you not read,
What?
Jordan? Do you
I
glasses
can't
on?
see the screen. The light's sided on it. Tilt it. There we go.
Do you want me to take over?
Yeah.
I'll take over. Jordan.
I can't see. The light is on that
He
screen.
needs his glasses, it seems like. So we've got Jimenez at the back, and then Oliveira at left back, Valverde, Vecino and Bentancur in midfield with Palestra on the right, Suarez through the middle, it's saying on this, and Darwin Núñez on the left. And then for South Korea's team, we have Kim in goal, Kim at right back, Kim at centre back, Kim is the other centre back, and Kim as left back. They do all have obviously different first names, but I'm not going to go through all the first names. If you want to look at that, search it. And then we have Hwang and Young and Na, Lee and Son, Heung-min Son, all occupying the midfield. Son's playing on the left. And then we've got Yu Jae Hwang up front as well. So they are the lineups. If you want to look at them further, search them yourselves. All you have to do is go on Google, everyone. We might not have done that in the best light.
Yeah, I think there was a couple of butchered names there. And but it is what it is. We move. We move.
Everyone's laughing at you, Jordan, saying you need you need glasses.
I do wear contact lenses, I'm not going to lie. Yeah.
I've got my contacts in today.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm usually a glasses wearer, if anyone cares about that. But yeah, national anthems have just been sung out. The flags are going. Uruguay flag's out, the Korea flag, South Korea flag's out. And yeah, it's going to kick off soon. I'm excited.
To see another pretty full stadium for once.
Yeah, it seems like the stadiums just aren't really filling, are they?
No.
Like the 10 a.m. games, apart from the Saudi Arabia-Argentina ones, have been dreadful.
Yeah. I was speaking to a couple of my friends, Welsh fans that are out there, and they just said that the heat in that at that time is just unbearable.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I actually was speaking to someone that was saying apparently the stadiums are really air-conned.
Oh, are they?
Like really nicely air-conned, but we'll see. Uruguay dark horses, yeah, exactly. Someone said, come on, be respectful to the names. I am being, I mean, the chat might not be, but we were respectful, 100%.
Yeah, we were.
So,
no, so who was that?
7-2 for Uruguay. Yes, everybody, get your score predictions in now.
7. You know, if I can see 9 goals today, I'll be over the moon.
I don't think we'll get that far.
I didn't think he'd get 7 yesterday.
Someone said the Kardashians will be trending today. Because of Kim.
Kim.
Yeah. But, yeah, Jordan, you put your prediction in as well. Everyone get your predictions in. What are you saying? Because don't write off South Korea, you know, because we've seen a few of the underdogs do really, really well.
I'm going to go score draw. I think a 2-2.
You're going to 2-2?
Yeah.
I'm going a Uruguay win. I'm going Uruguay 3-1.
Okay. The poll is...
Uruguay 3-1.
Do you know what's really funny? Because me and Adam yesterday, before the game, we were like, yeah, 2-1, like, we're going to see goals. And it got to half-9, we're like... At half-time, we're like, I'll just take 1-0. Like,
yeah, take anything at this point.
I'm at a point, right, where I just want to see a goal so much, I'll take a pitch invader scoring. Like, I just want to see a goal.
Well, if you're watching on... Is it ITV we're on?
BBC.
BBC. If you're watching on BBC now, the lineups are coming up and you can see exactly who the players are. And you might recognise a few of them for sure. Valverde, I'm excited to see him. He's been on such good form this season. And then I'm excited to see Palestra, obviously, as well. He doesn't seem to be getting much game time, but yeah. And everyone asking where Mark is. Mark is doing he's obviously picked the best games, as usual.
Of course he has.
You should know by now, Mark gets all the best games. So it's Portugal, Ghana, I think he's on, and Brazil, Serbia later on. So
yeah,
look forward for that one. But you know what? Uruguay, South Korea, it's one of the best games I'm doing all until we see what the next stage of the World Cup is. But I'm excited for this. Uruguay, my dark horse. I want them to do well.
Yeah, no, I think they will do well. I definitely think there'll be goals in this game. You look at that front three for Uruguay, you can't not see there being goals. I also think that some of the teams we've watched, they're coming to the end of the lifespan of that team, that cycle.
Yeah,
Whereas,
absolutely.
I think there's a mixture. Yeah, you've got Palestra, who's the up and comer, Núñez, who's the hero now, and then
you've got Cavani to come off the bench as well.
Yeah, Cavani, yeah.
We've got 1,000 votes in the poll. Everyone get voting because we want to see if the chat gets it right. I think they've got it right the past few times. I think on the last watch-along, actually, everyone got kind of sucked in with the way Cameroon were playing. I think Cameroon won the vote and then Switzerland ended up winning. So let's see if the chat can get it right.
There's all the
so
Kims.
far, it's 53% Uruguay, so it's not a landslide. It really isn't a landslide there. So everyone get your votes in. Make sure you vote on that because we'll see who gets it right. At the end, I've gone Uruguay and
I've gone for the draw.
Jordan's gone for the draw, yeah, 100%.
Nearly 4,500 people locked in as well, guys. Can we hit that like button?
Yeah, that's really good. It's 4,500, 100%.
Yeah. People always come out to support me and you when we're on your watch along, don't they?
Yeah. Me and Jordan. Luis Suarez there. I think Suarez is going to have a really good game. 100% I do. I think he's one of them players like Bale for Wales. Do you know what I mean? They always turn up for the country.
I don't know, Bale was awful the other day.
Yeah, but he scored that goal.
He scored
the
the
winning
penalty.
goal,
Yeah,
didn't
no, he did score the penalty. He did, but he needs to have a big game tomorrow because, like we were saying off air, if for any reason on that 10 o'clock game Wales don't get a result, which I don't think is going to happen, me and Beth have got a show a little bit later on tomorrow day, and I will go
I'll
listen.
be coming. I'll be coming for Jordan. Everyone in the chat, let's get some support for Iran against Wales. Unless you're a Wales fan, obviously, then you're probably not going to do that. But some support for Iran against Wales will be good because I need to terror Jordan on our watch-along tomorrow when Wales get beat by Iran. Because he was giving me all the big and saying it's only Iran, England weren't that good, Iran were terrible. Well, let's see what they do tomorrow against Wales, eh?
Iran were terrible. You beat Iran and then started singing It's Coming.
And kick-off is underway. Kicked off by Korea. Swiftly cut you off. And while kick-off is underway, it's a good time to kind of
Count us in, Beth. You're good with numbers.
Oh, shut up. If anyone's not seen that mass clip of me yesterday, don't look for it because it's embarrassing. Oh, God. I need a sip of my water, actually.
Yeah, and a calculator. Right, we are 23 seconds, 24, 25 for those who like to sync.
Yeah, for sure. And this is a quick time to actually say a quick thank you to our official stats partner, which is OneFootball. If you're looking for the best football news and stats, then hit the link in the description or scan the QR code next to the OneFootball logo. Really good for the stats, really good for updates. I have the app as well. I think Mark has it a lot. Jordan has it.
Yeah.
To Jordan's left, make sure you scan, make sure you get involved, and thank you for sponsoring the watch-alongs and gives us the opportunity to be with you guys, watch the games with you, and yeah, let's see what this game brings us. The last one was a funny one, even though the last one that me and Jordan did was 0-0. Dead matching, is it? We had a good laugh, didn't we?
We did have a good laugh, and do you know what? You guys in the comments are always 10 out of 10. You always keep us entertained, sending great questions for us and make us laugh along the way. So it's never a dull one.
Son already with the corner. He's got his little mask on because of that injury, hasn't he? He can't really head the ball, I don't think, right now.
Yeah, that's right. Korea with the corner.
Let's see what they can do. An early goal for Korea.
That's what we need, you know. Goal in the first 5-10 minutes.
Puts
and then
the game up with that edge a little bit. And Uruguay have to come back out. Ooh. Yeah, the goalkeeper has collected that very well. Let's say, what are you saying? What minute are you saying for the first goal, everyone? We had a thing in the chat yesterday that every time we got to a certain amount of likes, it seemed that the goals would flow in. So currently we're on near enough 600. Let's get to 1,000, everyone. Let's get that first goal at 1,000.
How many likes did Adam and Charlie get earlier? Were they around the 2,000 mark? Because we've got to beat the boys.
I don't know. I can maybe get it in my ear if anybody knows. Diego Alonso, the Uruguay coach. I do think the Uruguay, I think if you look at the run that they've got coming up, I think they do, if Argentina go through, meet Argentina.
Right.
I think.
That'll be feisty.
But I looked at it, you know, before when you just assumed all the big hitters were going to go through. But obviously Argentina just got beat by Saudi Arabia, so they might come second in the group. They might not even get through the group. I think they will get through the group, but we'll have to see what happens with that one.
Yeah, I think it just still even sounds crazy when you say it out loud now, doesn't it? That Saudi Arabia beat Argentina, but like we were saying the other day, they've definitely got more gears to go up, and this changes to personnel they can make that I think will have a massive impact on that team.
Yeah, and we've just got Tom's movie review saying Valverde scores in the 27th minute. Okay. You might be right with that.
Very precise. Okay, let's see what happens. I mean, I'll take it. Like I said, I'll take a picture of it.
Jordan will take anything right now.
Oh, yeah, literally.
Literally anything.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Korea have had a good spell of the ball. A really good spell of the ball so far.
Yeah, just under 4 minutes, and Korea are definitely on the front foot in this game. Yeah,
it's good to see that, because obviously in these types of games, personally, I do think Uruguay seem like the team that's the favourites to go through, but Switzerland seemed like the favourites to Cameroon. Eventually, they obviously got through and they got the goal, but it was like an even game. If not, Cameroon had more of the ball. it sometimes. A lot of people saying Heung-min Son for the first goal. We'll have to wait and see. I think if you had to put your money on any of the South Korea players, you'd put it on Son, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
But Jordan.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, good defensive cover. While we're kind of waiting for the game to heat up a little bit.
Go on, talk to me.
Got a little question for you. Who so far have you most been impressed with at the World Cup?
Well, unfortunately, I didn't get to see a lot of the Spain game yesterday with that goal fest. I thought France were good the other day.
Yeah.
Even though they went 1-0 down. And it hurts me to say it, but I thought I did think England played well. But I just also feel like Iran were just really, really poor. I think we'll know a lot more about England after this USA game. So as it stands for me, England and France, I would say. But today's the day, isn't it? You want to see your Portugals and your Brazils and whatnot.
Yeah, it's a good day of football, I think, for everyone out there who's kind of been waiting to see all the big names and the big hitters, which Portugal and Brazil bring a lot of them. So they're going to be good ones later on, and let's see what will happen, because there's been a lot of hype around Brazil, and rightly so. Got a brilliant team, but let's see what they can bring to the party, because, 7-0 by Spain's going to be hard to beat. Costa Rica were dreadful. I watched the whole game.
They were that bad, were they?
They were dreadful.
Right, okay.
Honestly, someone in the comments said that they're the worst team in the tournament, and I thought, they can't be the worst team in the tournament, and honestly, they were bad. Darwin Núñez on the front foot.
Good, I didn't manage to catch it.
Darwin Núñez, worth 100 mil, Jordan?
Not at present, but then you would say, does Anthony look worth the money? I think these transfer figures now are just what the team's won and what you're willing to pay for them. What is a £100 million player now? At the moment, I wouldn't say so.
Yeah, I think a lot of people rip Darwin Núñez off and Darwin Núñez off, but I think he's going to come really good for Liverpool. I'm not going to lie, and obviously that's not a good thing for us United fans, but I think there's definitely a player there.
Yeah, he's just very raw.
He is. He's very raw, but I definitely think he's going to turn into a good goal scorer for them. He already is, to be fair. He's scored quite a few goals this season, but I think the more he goes on, the better he'll get. And he can play off the left as well, which is always a decent thing for them. Yeah. A bit Cavani-esque, maybe, some would say. I think
the one thing you'd say about him, he's constantly a threat, isn't he? When he's on the pitch, you constantly hear his name and he's in and around the box. I think it very much reminds me of the Andy Cole thing. He just seems to need sort of 4 or 5 chances before he scores one. And as he grows into the league, that will gradually get reduced, you would have thought. And he's with a great manager that can smooth around the rough edges, I think.
Yeah, definitely. You know what? Korea are definitely having the more of the ball here and getting into the more dangerous areas. Yeah. They look really quick, they look really sharp, they look ready for it, they look up for it.
And they're pressing. They're shutting everything down as soon as they lose possession.
Apparently, Núñez was actually 85 mil and not 100. I thought it was 100, guys, so if I got that wrong, I'm sorry. Grealish is a 100 million player. Yeah, Grealish is someone who's got a lot of talent, but I think sometimes now with price tags, they're just ridiculous. It's like Sancho's not lived up to his price tag. Yeah. Anthony hasn't lived up to his price tag yet. There's potential there for sure. Yeah. With these attacking players, there's a lot of money priced on them nowadays. That is the thing. Yeah. Anthony better than Núñez. Different types of players.
Completely different. We needed both, to be honest.
Yeah. We did. But you know what, guys? Get in the chat down below. What do you think about Apple buying Manchester United? If you're a United fan, are you excited? If you are not a United fan, are you worried? I think this rumour is simply that, a rumour, but it's fun to think about.
I'm Team iPhone. Let's go.
Team
iPhone. Bring it on.
Apple, we're ready. Literally, we are ready.
Yeah.
And we want you to buy the club. Just how nice would the kits want to be? Little Apple TV on the logo.
Well, considering we haven't got a screen at Old Trafford, that would be a start.
And people would actually start buying the kits again.
Yeah.
Because obviously, do you know what I saw? I think it was Avram Glazer do an interview, and I think it's the first time I've seen him do an interview in years on the street. Usually, just avoids them, doesn't he, and ignores them. It's like he was talking about how he's like kind of looking for opportunities for the club, like basically putting up for sale. He just seems so much more happy. Yeah. And I was like, he probably feels a big stress. Obviously, not that I really care what's happening to him, but he probably feels like he can actually finally talk to the media now because he knows how hated he is.
Is that the one when he gets asked about Ronaldo? And
he's quite polite about him, to be fair.
Well, considering that he got thrown under the bus by Ronaldo, I was actually surprised at how pleasant. But what else can he say? But you're right, he never normally speaks. He normally avoids those situations. So is that a man that knows that, it's not his problem anymore and he's got a sale lined up? Because I do agree with something Mark said, that they wouldn't have allowed this to come out if they didn't know what the plan was.
Oh, no, 100%. I definitely think they're selling. They're selling up. I don't think they're looking for investment. I think that's one of the things that they're going to say. But they wouldn't have let the fact sale be announced, even on the Man United website, if they weren't planning.
Well, Korea on the break here?
Yeah, Korea on the break. They look quick, Korea. They definitely look quick. And I do worry about that Uruguayan defence, I'm not going to lie. Billy Jones says it's going to be hilarious if England actually loses to USA and England. Too many English people seem to assume that upsets cannot happen to them. Don't worry,
what legend was that?
It was Billy Jones. But honestly,
Billy, are you Welsh?
We know what can happen to England. We've seen it far too many times. My hearts have been broken many of a time. Do not worry about that one. We're just confident in our team. And do you know, every English player, as soon as we win a game of football, we all say it's coming home. It's just the English culture, everyone.
That was you.
Yeah, it's the English culture. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. Uruguay have got a free kick, but they're just playing it out from the back, I assume. 10 minutes in, not really much action yet, Jordan.
No, definitely say Korea have started the stronger. They seem to be on the front foot, but no clear-cut chances, and still no shots on target.
Yeah, no shots on target. Yeah, in the chat, get in the chat. Who are people backing? Are they backing Korea? Are they backing Uruguay? And while you're at it, do a little vote on the poll. It's still going, and we've had on the poll. We've got 7,282 votes on that, so keep the votes coming. We'll see if you get the correct result. 7% draw, 41% South Korea, 51% Uruguay. So Uruguay just pulling ahead there for the win. Right,
we've got that many votes, guys. Let's get some more likes then. The guys had just over 2,000 likes earlier. We definitely want to beat that. So let's hit the like button, guys.
Yeah, make sure you do that.
Nearly 6,000 people locked in. That's great numbers.
Fancy Wales to get to the last 16 at least, says Logan.
Yeah, go on, Logan. I'll buy you a beer when I see you, mate. Love that. Love that positivity.
to score. I'd love it if Palestri scored. Plestri's always a player I've wanted to see given a chance, but it just doesn't seem to be happening.
How much did we pay for Palestri?
I don't think he was. I think it was Ahmad that was the expensive one. I think Palestri was cheap, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I'm not sure. It still wasn't.
I thought they were both around the same.
I think Palestri was near enough 20 million, if I'm not wrong.
Right, someone in the comments will know.
Yeah, someone in the comments will know.
Really mixed response about this Apple interest.
Yeah, I know. Well, there's obviously a lot of controversy around Apple with like the workers and stuff like that, but what I would say is there's going to be controversy around a lot of different owners with that amount of money. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, someone said good pace to this game.
Yeah.
Definitely a good pace to it.
Son that was just fouled in on the edge of the box. Yeah.
Son with his face mask on. Son with his face mask on. That was a bit of a rhyme.
Is that you cracking rhymes?
I need to get excited. Come on. At least give us a chance.
Yeah, me and Adam.
Yeah, Uruguay on the break now. I think it's Valverde charging forward. Good ball in. Oh.
Why are you singing?
If you want to hear me sing, I can sing for you, Jordan.
No, we're all right. We're all right.
Was it Valverde? Charging forward? I don't. Who have played the best so far? I would say Korea, but that was just a little bit of a chance for Uruguay, and the pace was there. You could see it. There's pace on either side of each team, to be honest with you. And there's no doubt that Uruguay have a good attack. It's just whether they can hold it at the back.
Yeah, definitely. And you want to see their midfield get on the ball. They just don't seem to have had any real sort of spell of possession at the moment, where the Koreans seem to pick up the ball. When they lose it, they close down really quickly and get it back, and are able to transition from midfield into attack.
It does seem to be very stop-start, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But Korea are coming down the wing again.
They all look good on the ball, don't they? They talk about low sense of gravity where...
Got some good technique.
Yeah.
It's just getting to the edge of the box and then not really anything's happening with it, to be honest. Uruguay seems to be doing more of the counter-attacking at the moment, actually.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they are. I said this yesterday about the Watchalong. The Koreans are very similar. They're very good at getting men back behind the ball when they lose possession. Look at their shape already.
How has Kim been at the back? They've all been good.
Yeah, Kim's have been solid.
They're a unit.
Yeah.
And we see Uruguay now maybe getting a little bit into the game, having a few kind of touches of the ball.
Yeah, but they've got possession in an area of the pitch that really doesn't affect Korea. They're quite happy to let them have it in and around the middle of the park. There's no threat there at all. They've got very good shape.
Dylan M says, yes, please sing. Maybe if we get a goal.
Can you wait till I'm off the stream?
I might burst out in song. And then John Cahill says, only one more sleep till Kiefer Margaret is asking.
There we go. Legend.
And then we've got Ahmad is an 18 million target with add-ons. That was Ahmad. We asked about Palestri.
Yes,
but
about
thank you for that. Bit of info.
Loads of Welsh in the comments. I love you guys. Tomorrow's our day. Watch us shine.
And I'm on the watch along with Jordan after it, so if Wales are crap, he's gonna hear it. He's gonna hear it from me.
Oh God, honestly, I'm anxious thinking about it. For any reason, something bad happens in that game.
This is what someone said as well. The Uruguay will also make this very dirty if they need to. They are a team that have the Mr. Biter up front, so
Yeah.
you never know what could happen.
Yeah.
Do you know what, Jordan? With the amount of nil-nils that we have seen, and I don't think this game will be nil-nil. Nil-nil at the moment, but I don't think it will be.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think we're seeing the nil-nils?
I was saying to Adam yesterday, I just think it's the first round of games. I think people are going into the tournament and playing within themselves, want to play safe, know that if they can nick a point in this game, they can then grow into the group. I think that's one part of it. I think the other part of it is just
Ooh, corner for Korea.
Yeah, corner for Korea. Another good attack there down the left. I think the other part of it is the gap between the quality of teams from Europe to Africa and South America and whatnot. It's narrowed.
Yeah.
There was such a massive void between the standards. And I just don't think it's there anymore. Obviously, you've got your exceptions with your Irans and Costa Ricas and places like that. But in general, the standard just isn't the way it used to be.
Beaky Turf says Wales getting thumped by Iran. That's what we like to hear. And also, guys,
They're not nice.
Brilliant stuff. Over 10,000 votes in the poll.
That's strong.
We've got nearly 10,200, so everyone get your votes in before it ends. But Uruguay have actually dipped a little bit. People are watching the game and seeing Korea on top, and we've got 43% Korea win, 49% Uruguay, and 8% draw. So nothing set in stone. It's going to be quite an even game, what it seems like, for sure.
Claire Baines says Cymru. Come on, there's loads of Welsh. I love it. Love it when I jump on the Welsh come out in force. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button.
Thomas Rugula says, congratulations on the new studio, guys. Jordan Hughes, Giggs or Bale, who is the best Welsh player ever?
I got asked a similar question the other day, and I'm going to go for Bale on the fact that with him in the side, we were able to qualify for the Euros and now the World Cup, whereas unfortunately with Giggs and Hughes, we didn't. But out of the three, I'd say Hughes was my favourite.
Yeah, it's just like who's done more for the country really in the national team. To be fair, I will say I think Bale is definitely one of the best British players we've ever had.
I don't think he gets the respect he deserves really when you look at what he's achieved and what he went on to do at Real Madrid.
Yeah, it's because he's had obviously them dips. Do you know when he kind of just fell off a little?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But I do think he needs to be more respected in that sense.
And I don't know if it was a Fergie thing with Giggs, but like Giggs didn't really show up for the amount of appearances for his country as he should have done. And I know it was at a time where Wales weren't strong and there was a lot of players playing for the national team that, didn't have clubs and, were in lower divisions, and Bale's in an era where we do have a lot more options for personnel. But Giggs always seemed to pick up injuries when it was time to link up for his country.
Well, you know what Fergie was like with the national teams. He didn't like them going, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, good ball in. good shot as well. It just went over the bar. I think he's trying to claim for a corner here.
Yeah, that was a good chance.
It was.
Still haven't had a shot on target.
Honestly, it was Valverde again as well. He
is a problem, isn't he?
He's a baller. He's a baller.
Yeah, he's tall, isn't he?
And Condiment King says Son or Park Ji-sung Park. Also, how are you guys today? I would go with Jordan.
You can't not go with Son.
Yeah, Son is the better player.
Son has changed the game for Asian footballers.
Son is a better player for sure, and yeah, he's the better footballer. But also thinking about Manchester United.
Yeah, but we're on that football. We've got to call it like it is. Son is a baller.
Yeah, he is. But I do like Park. Park was a very good player for us.
Yep, he regularly helped us beat Arsenal. I don't know.
He was one of them players that would just come, like, kind of would score them goals. You know, like a bit like Fellaini did.
Yeah.
When he just came on and like scored them goals when you needed them. People saying Park all day long, Jordan. Park has better work ethic, apparently. I've got a few United fans in the chat.
No.
Got to back your club.
I don't know. I've got to call it like it is. I think Son's an absolute baller. He is the type of player I would have loved at United, and the type of player that we have tried to sign that style of player over the years so many times and haven't got it right. When you look at your Mkhitaryan and your
I do think you are kind of underselling Park a little. I think Park was a very good player. I
can't even believe this is a serious debate. Son and Park, like Son is levels above.
Son. If you had to say who is the better footballer, you would go with Son. But I think Park was still a very decent player.
Yeah, I'm not saying that, but surely every day of the week you would pick Son over Park.
Well, if you had the opportunity, you would for like it. Say if you were picking like one game when you had to pick someone for your team, just purely after the play, you would go with Son. I have to agree.
Wow.
Getting animated on the sidelines, everybody.
Yeah.
Animated.
A couple of big tackles.
Good ball in.
Uruguay.
Oh, Suarez. Oh, Nunes again. Honestly, that's the only thing with Nunes, right? And it wasn't the easiest chance. Let's put it that way. But he does miss quite a few, doesn't he?
This is what I was saying about the whole Andy Cole thing. It's like he's got to have 5 chances to score 1. But I just noticed then, Suarez, like, he doesn't seem to age, does he? You look at him, he's still looking like a Uruguayan Adam Sandler, just running around up top.
Adam Sandler.
He's just still doing bits.
Is Cavani playing today as a sub? Yeah, Cavani's on the bench. I hope we see him come on, to be honest.
Yeah.
He could definitely be a super sub. Let's put it that way. Uruguay getting into the game a little more now. They've definitely got players up front that can hurt Korea.
Really impressed with Korea's shape. Look at them.
Yeah, they're well drilled, 100% well drilled.
And this is what I'm saying. I just think these teams now are just so much better coached.
Cole or York, Jordan?
Andy Cole. Andy Cole was frightening. When he was at Newcastle, he was like my dream signing for United. I loved the day he got. But then also I remember York when he was at Villa and he terrorised us in the Coca-Cola Cup. So I just think as a duo
they're a brilliant duo, aren't they?
As a duo, they were just incredible. And then we were lucky to add Sheringham and Solskjaer to it. You know, we had the best front four in Europe.
Not being bitter towards Solskjaer today.
Who's that?
You. You like your little Solskjaer slander, don't you?
I love him as a player. I just don't think, I can't believe you've just done that.
God, nearly on 13,000 votes, everyone.
You're trying it today, aren't you? I love Solskjaer as a player. I just don't rate him as a manager.
Yeah, bitter about the Cardiff situation.
Not just the Cardiff situation. I think you're still salty because you thought he was going to win us the league, didn't you?
Oh, at least I backed the manager. Anyway, Hendrik Lianto, welcome to Gold Level membership. Over 13,000 votes. That's what we like to see.
We do.
That is what we like to see. Is the chat going to be right? Oh, Uruguay have lost another %. People are seeing Korea do pretty well.
I'm surprised the draw is so low at 8%.
I know. Well, people want to see it either way, don't they?
With Jordan on, it's definitely going to end 0-0. Cheers.
Yeah,
cheers,
honestly,
guys.
I'm starting to think in 23 minutes in, I do think, imagine Jordan's up for the week for these
I might not see a
watch-alongs.
goal.
If Jordan doesn't see a goal, obviously I'm with a lot of the watch-alongs with him, so it's not good for me. But at the same time, it's something I can say to him to give him a bit of stick. So it's either way.
You like that, didn't you? Because you've seen 7 yesterday. Brilliant.
Korea's going to win this game. Viva Uruguay. Free kick now. Quite far out. He's got to cross this in, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's way too far out to be taking a shot.
Is the stadium full? It's definitely
compared to some of the other
more
games.
full than I've seen a lot of the stadiums, to be fair.
Yeah.
For sure. Let's see if we can get anyone on the end of this cross. Valverde taking again the talisman. Darwin Núñez header, maybe? You thinking?
Son is a starter. Park was a bench player. I don't want people in the comments disrespecting Park, because I really like Park. I thought he was a great player for us. I'm just saying, out of the two, for me, Son is a maximum baller.
Just got the header away there.
Yeah.
Was it? Who was that?
25th minute.
We've got right, guys. I'm sorry. I've got some seriously good news.
Go on.
And it's one of them where you say, I used to pray for times like this.
Go on, what is it?
Have you seen that song? I used to pray for times. Yeah, that one. Samuel Luckhurst, who's a very, very reliable journalist.
Top tier.
Top tier, has put out there, Apple are understood to be exploring a possible takeover for MUFC.
You're joking.
If we get Apple as our owners, everyone, United or non-United, it is over for the lot of you. Biggest club in the world with the biggest fans in the world, with owners with that sort of wealth.
Wow.
We are coming back straight to the top.
Wow.
Sheikh Mansour can't save you now.
Wow. Wow. That is
some really good news.
Wow, that's madness. That is
We'll
absolute
have
madness.
eye kits and eye seats. Does that mean that Man United will use iPhones? Well, obviously, yeah, for sure. I've always loved Apple anyway.
God, tears in the eyes of people with Androids.
I know a lot of people are against this, but I am there for it 100%. Get in the comments. What do you guys think?
Yeah, in the comments. Why would you be against it? I'm trying to understand. What are people saying is the reason why they wouldn't want Apple?
Yeah, if you are against it, why would you be against it? Get in the comments so we can kind of see that. God, we're nearly on 15,000 votes in the poll. People saying that's not good news. Oh, Uruguay are on the attack.
On the attack.
Led by Valverde
Forward
again.
three.
He puts a great
Go on.
goal. He just couldn't get there.
Yo, Núñez was like treading water then.
Yeah, the keeper did well, to be fair.
Yeah.
People saying it's horrible news. Apple is so bad.
I'm trying to understand.
Apple aren't that wealthy. Yes, they are.
Aren't that wealthy?
Let's just look up Apple net worth. Apple net worth. I kind of see that as a really good thing, to be honest.
The fact that that's the source as well means that there's definitely legs behind it.
Yeah. Apple becomes first company to be worth 3 trillion. Not that wealthy, everyone. Yeah. And I know that's not got that money just sat there under Mr. Apple's bed. But come on now.
Jimez.
They are seriously loaded.
All Jordan wants is a goal. Guys, honestly, that's all I want.
Yeah, Jordan's praying for a goal.
That's all I want is a goal.
Android use is really mad right now. Yeah, everyone's got to tell Mark to change his phone company. Mark's repping the Android out here.
Tears in the Android user's eyes. Wait, can you just imagine, like, if that did happen? Can you imagine this Apple Stadium? How futuristic it would be.
It would be cool. It would be
crazy.
Very cool. I mean, I don't think the players would be complaining about the facilities if Apple got involved. They'd have I bet they'd come out with like some weird sport technology, like using the Apple products. They'd all have the Apple watches on.
But I think of Old Trafford now with no TV screen to suddenly be bought by Apple.
Apple TV live game exclusives.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh gosh, I'm excited. Does that mean that all Manchester United season ticket holders will get money off Apple? They should make that a thing. They should make that a thing.
Wow.
Apple definitely won't buy. Well, it's a good source coming out. Ronnie Dodge says, with Apple, we become the richest club in the world. Exactly. I mean, I don't know if that's 100% fact, but I know they're a $1 trillion company. And people in the comments saying they aren't even that wealthy. Please don't come at me with that stuff.
They're not even that wealthy.
They're like one of the richest companies in the world.
Listen.
First $1 trillion company.
Listen, oil, people go on about oil money. Oil can dry up. iPhones ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
They ain't going anywhere.
Stadium built as a gigantic apple, somebody said. I'd rather have oil money. People, I mean, no one can complain about having Apple when we had the Glazers, that's for sure.
I was listening to the boys earlier, and they were asked a question about oil money or whatever, and they give a very diplomatic answer of like, oh, you know, we just don't want any debt and stuff. Listen, I'll take that Apple money. Like, I'm all right. I'll take a couple of trillion.
Biggest club in the world, she said. Yep, and I said it with chest. Glenn, long as rival fans don't call Old Trafford the fruit bowl.
Just fruit bowl, fruit salad, I don't care what we are, as long as we're top of the league. Let's go.
70% of smartphones are Android worldwide. I wonder, why do I never see any of them then?
Right, how are we doing for likes? We've got
1.4k.
1.4. Let's get over that 2,000 mark, guys. Let's do it by half time.
We need a goal, Jordan. We need a goal.
30 minutes in, no shots on target. I have got some serious deja vu, guys.
Yeah.
This could be
like
the three-peat for me of nil.
Maybe we need to swap seats, Jordan. Maybe it's that side that's doing it for you. I don't know what it is.
Just want to see a goal,
I do think we'll get one goal. Ratcliffe is much better for Man United. I'm not sure, you know. I've read reports last night about the way he was kind of ran Nice since he came into, like, obviously owned Nice, and a lot of the fans aren't happy about it, you know. Apparently he's kind of put the club on the decline.
Well, I'm not sure where they are in the league, but I know Aaron Ramsey's gone there, Kasper Schmeichel's gone there, and they've signed a few other sort of big names at the tail end of their career, and it hasn't paid off.
Sanchez is there, isn't he? Alexis Sanchez? Oh, no, he's in Marseille.
Yeah.
He's in Marseille.
He's in the French league, yeah, but not Nice. Yes, and it hasn't worked out for him. I just think, you know, the way the game's going, you need these multi-billionaires to own these clubs now. I think it was a thing where it was, you know, a first billionaire owner. Now it just isn't enough, especially with the investment we need.
Prema Menon says, a company buying the club has its risk. They will not write a cheque without expecting a profit. They know how to run a highly profitable business. The thing is with Manchester United, though, is Manchester United can fund itself without a doubt. Like, we have the fans, we have, like, we can, it's self-sustainable, really. But what we need is someone to come in and clear the debt, invest in the stadium, invest in Carrington and the training facilities, and Apple would certainly come in and do that, I assume. Like, I mean, it's mad to say the money that it cost for them to do that. Like, they've got it in heaps.
Yeah.
It's been quite an even game though so far.
It does make sense for Apple though. We have such a big fan base globally, in terms of, you know, marketing and a sponsorship thing, for them to own someone like Manchester United.
Would it be called? Would at Old Trafford the name be changed?
iTrafford.
iTrafford. Oh, come on. See that? I'd want Old Trafford to stay.
Tell Ryan to get the graphic. iTrafford.
iTrafford. Apple's corporation in for profit, Glazers 2.0. The difference in wealth is ridiculous between Apple and the Glazers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, so it's just different world of wealth.
Goodbye Old Trafford, hello the I Stadium. Rob Hartley says, I'm not adverse to anyone buying United as long as they have interest and desire to make us great again with the series overall of all aspects. That is the super chat of the day. I know it's that football and not the United stand, but this is a bit of news and we are going to cover it. Rob Hartley hit the nail on the head there. I'm not adverse to anyone buying United as long as they have the interest and desire to make us great again with a serious overhaul of all aspects. I love that. Anyone that wants to take the club forward and has the funds and the capability to do so is what we need. Realistically,
Shot on
oh
target
my gosh! Hwang has to do better with that. Hwang has to get that on target.
Didn't even hit the target.
He has to get it on target.
Why is he laughing? That is not funny.
That's a very, very good chance that he has to put away.
Great chance. Great
Look
bit
at
of play
this.
there from
Good little bit of
Korea.
football. Good crossing. Oh my! That's easy. That's easier to score than miss.
Yeah.
That is genuinely easier to score than miss.
Great chance for Korea there, and he's put it straight over the bar. Best right. Easier to score than miss there.
Do you think in this group, let me get up the group for Uruguay and South Korea. Let's see who we think is going to go through out of this group. See who we've got here. So, we've got Uruguay, Korea, South Korea, Ghana and Portugal.
Yeah.
Do you think Korea are going to miss out?
Well, no, not judging by this. I think they're playing better than Uruguay in this game. I think Portugal are going to absolutely run amok later. I wouldn't be surprised if they put 3 or 4 goals on Ghana. But no, first 35 minutes in this game, I would say South Korea would be the better side. What do you think?
I do think Korea's just been the better side, but I also think when you see Uruguay get forward, they have more threat.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. Yeah.
So I think Uruguay will end up winning this game. And I think Korea will probably get third place. And I think it would be Portugal and Uruguay going through, but you never know, it might change. See how this game plays out. Let's see what the people are saying about this Apple thing. I'm interested to know. Oh, you've put out a tweet there, Trafford,
yeah.
Ooh, Pedro Almeida has also put out there, Cody Gakpo will be a Manchester United player in January. But, I mean, I've seen this guy, I think it's the same person, put a lot of fake news out there, I think, before, or not get it right. So I'm not sure if it's 100% a good source, especially when someone's saying will be a Manchester United player in January. That's very, very confident. But I do think Gakpo, with the right coaching, can be moulded into a good, very, very good number 9. I've got to admit.
Yeah, I really liked the look at him the other day. I thought he was lively. My initial choice would have been somebody that was an out-and-out number 9, rather than somebody sort of being moulded into it, because I just feel we've got a number of other players like that.
I think we're desperate now.
We're in a position, I was just about to say that, beggars can't be choosers, and I think we need to take what we can.
Yeah, especially with the fact that a lot of our first choices won't be available in January, and we can't go the whole season without one. It'll be interesting to see if we do get investment with them selling the club, but we'll have to see. South Korean fans are on it today. Yeah, definitely. Fans are turning out. Yeah.
South Korea definitely happy to let Uruguay have the ball in areas that it doesn't affect them. But they're not shutting them down there. They're in the Uruguay in half. They're happy to.
We're nearly on 20,000 votes, Jordan, in the poll, which is crazy. And South Korea have creeped back up. It's now, if you want to get your votes in the poll, get them in, because South Korea have got 45% chance of winning according to the votes in the poll, and Uruguay 47%. Only 2% between them. Get
it's
the
tight,
votes
guys.
in.
It's tight. Get your votes in. Get your votes in.
Matthew Holman says oil money is the way. For them, the club is a matter of pride and not one of money, and that's exactly what we want. I would be happy with Dubai owners for sure. Anyone that's going to bring a decent amount of money to the club and put the best interest of the club forward is what we want. You have to look at all the options when they come forward. But to be honest, I get excited about anyone that isn't the Glazers. So.
Yeah. Yeah, a few people are asking what my Twitter is, because I've tweeted about that. It's just at Jordan Valleys on Twitter.
So no one's actually asking. He just wants to plug himself.
Absolutely.
Can't see a chat asking that, Jordan. Can't see a chat asking that. He wants the plug.
Adam asked what was the tweet. It just simply said, I Trafford.
I'm joking. Go and follow Jordan on Twitter, Jordan Valleys.
Not very exciting, guys.
And while you're there. While you're there.
You've had a Red Bull today, haven't you? You've had a Red Bull today, haven't you?
I've not.
You've come with all the smoke today,
This is just my
haven't you?
natural self, Jordan.
Yeah, okay. All right, keep that energy. Right.
0-0 show again.
Yeah, 38 minutes, 24 seconds.
Jordan, I think I'm going to have to put you on with someone else tomorrow.
What, just so I can see a goal?
No, because
Have I just jinxed you?
It's you that's jinxing me. I had the 7-0 yesterday.
Do you know what? It's funny. No, actually, no. Adam had a 0-0 without me. Strike.
We've seen some decent. Do you know what? Korea have had some chances, and it's a decent strike.
We haven't seen a shot on
goal,
goal,
over the bar.
There's nothing on target.
No, there's not. There's not been anything on target.
Nothing.
Oh, I've got someone else asking for Jordan's Twitter. I like Jordan. Got good banter, to be fair. You're getting some fans in the chat.
Come on. Show the Welshman some love.
Any ownership better than the Glazers? No worries with me. Uruguay. Again, Korea on the attack. Good run. Good cross. Oh, he ran away from the ball.
They're still on it.
They're aggressive, Korea, as well.
They are aggressive.
They're there for the fight.
Yeah.
They're up for it. I definitely think the way this game's going, it's more likely for a Korea goal.
Yeah, no, I agree. I do agree. Korea
passing the ball
on the attack
pretty
again.
well.
Yeah, Korea definitely seemed better in possession as well with the ball than Uruguay.
Apple would definitely buy United if their debts isn't half bad, in my opinion. Apple investors want Apple to invest and be more risky with their money. Apple has way too much money.
Adam Potter, Theatre of Eye Dreams. This is never ended, is it?
No.
Never ended.
This is a boring match.
I got deja vu.
I don't think it's too boring. It's giving me Denmark, Tunisia vibes.
Yeah, literally.
It's giving them vibes where there was some action, but there wasn't any goals.
Yeah.
And we're coming up towards half time now, and there doesn't seem to be much in the game. Hopefully, maybe we can get a goal before. Oh, they keep running away. They make the pass, and they've already made the nets run. Korea. But they're playing well as a team. They just need to kind of be more in sync with their passing in the final third for sure. Let's see if we can get a goal before half time.
I do like the way the Koreans are set up.
Well, good pass.
Into the Uruguay box. Plays in the box.
Uruguay have got a lot back defensively.
Yeah.
They just can't seem to really get it through the Uruguayan defence. Let's see what they can do. Turn.
Yeah, Uruguay with a lot of players behind the ball.
In the box. Just doesn't seem like they've got too much height in their career for when the crosses go in.
No, there's definitely a low sense of gravity right the way through the team.
And Andrew Potter says, so if Apple buy MUFC, does that stop us from having windows of opportunities? That was a dead joke, Andrew. I'm not going to lie to you.
That was pure Beth banter. Like, leave it out.
I'm not that bad, surely.
Yeah.
Sorry, Andrew Potter, but we appreciate the super chat. Nearly 20,000 and a half votes. Well,
what was that?
20,500 votes and a half. That was weird. Rename Old Trafford to the Garden of Eden, says waiting for United to win a trophy. Let's see what the votes are saying.
Even if nothing...
46% Uruguay, 45% Korea.
It's tight.
Korea are taking over. Oh, good challenge for the ball there to take it away from the Uruguayan going forward.
Yeah, even if nothing ends up happening, it is just nice to just dream and talk about it. I think there's so many dark days under the Glazers. The fact that we're at this point where we're being linked to a takeover.
Lone Wolf says, how is Palestri playing? Honestly, I've not really seen him.
Not seen him. It's not influenced the game at all.
Not been able to get on the ball, has he?
No, not at all.
I think if anyone would be a sub at that point, it'd probably be him, wouldn't it?
The game probably does need somebody like a Cavani.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
I expected more from Núñez and Suarez, I'm not going to lie. As I say that, oh, it hit the bar! Oh. It hit the bar, as I said it. Well, I mean, it wasn't any of them, but Uruguay had a diving header from, what is his name? Godin.
Let's have another look at this. Great
Good
delivery.
crossing. Oh, off the post.
Is it the beans on toast? Let's have a look. God, he's got to
He's got to put that on target, hasn't he?
That was a tricky header.
I think in the way he was good to get up there, but I feel like the amount of the goal he had to aim at.
Yeah.
To be fair, a little inch to the right, and it would have been a bottom corner finish.
Yeah, the keeper couldn't have done anything about it. 43 minutes, 34 seconds.
Let's see how much adding time we'll have as well.
Go on, let's get that in the chat. How many minutes? Comment how many extra minutes you think we're going to get.
Can't be much. It's not been stopped at all, really, I don't think.
No injuries, no substitutions. I'm going to say 3 minutes.
3 minutes have added?
Yeah, only because of how generous they've been. I'm going to still say 3 minutes. If this was normal Premier League, I would have said a minute, if that.
Got nearly 6k watching with us. It's good to see. Everyone stay with us through half time, please. Get your comments in. How do you think the game's gone so far? Do you expect a goal? Do you expect more from Brazil later on? Probably.
Guys, is it me? Have I just jinxed these fixtures?
It feels like it, Jordan. It does feel like it. It does feel like it. That was a bit of a wild header. Martinez-esque. Nunes does well with his strength there.
Really well won back.
Oh, and he gets fouled. Good feet.
Quick feet there.
Everyone's saying 2 to 4 minutes, I think, is the general consensus in the chat.
Timo Jordan. Thanks, guys. Thank you.
We're going to see a goal, surely. Surely.
That was a good header. Yeah, keep it a couple of inches to the other side of the post. Keeper wouldn't be able to do anything about that. Uruguay.
Right, Uruguay. Get the ball in.
1 minute.
Header goes wide. Someone asked if you've not seen a goal from the studio yet, Jordan. Take it away.
I saw 2 goals and they were both disallowed. In total, I've seen 3 shots on target.
But how many actual goals have you seen?
Absolute 0. 0. Yeah.
Honestly,
it's just a running joke now.
We need to get Nicky. We need to get Ricky on the games with you. He loves a 0-0.
Yeah, I do like it.
Do you know what? The only good thing, we've got to take the positive, guys. The only good thing about when it's 0-0 is towards the last minutes of a game, you can always get a last-minute winner. That are dead exciting. Whereas yesterday, when it was 7-0, we knew the game was won at half-time. If you know what I mean.
I still can't believe we've seen 7 goals.
There were some good goals as well. If anyone in the chat was watching that Spain game yesterday, it was very, very decent. 21,000 votes, still the same. 46% Uruguay, 45% South Korea. Yeah, and what? Oh, half time has just actually commenced there. So 50 minutes break. What should be our half-time topics? Everyone gets your suggestions in the chat of what you want the half-time topic to be. We can do a vote on it, see people's opinions. Got any ideas, Jordan, for half-time topic?
Just leave us. I think Jordan is cursed. Yeah, so do I, guys. I come up to this beautiful, shiny new studio and yet to see a goal. Half-time topics are... Let's go.
Jordan has seen the amount of goals Phil Jones... as minutes as Phil Jones has played for United this season.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I honestly do have deja vu. I think I'm going to go for the 3-peat on the 0-0s. Yeah. We've
got Q&A, favourite cereal. I don't know if favourite cereal is quite the topic to take us through for half time.
I need to refresh my comments.
But yeah, actually, we will do... I think we will do a Q&A though. That's a good suggestion because we can get the questions rolling then and we can kind of answer your guys' questions and you guys answer along in the chat as well. Opinion on the refs in this World Cup. My opinion is they've been half decent, to be honest. They've let a lot of things go. VAR has been inconsistent at the start of the tournament, but all in all, there's been nothing extremely controversial, I feel like, apart from when Ecuador should have had their goal, I feel like, and the Maguire versus the Iran one was odd as well, but nothing else I've seen, really.
It's just like a super chat. Tom Jones, please don't watch Wales tomorrow. I'm not doing a watch-along for Wales tomorrow, but given the fact...
It will be 0-0.
Given the fact of my current results, I think I might try and do the England one so they get a 0-0. Yeah, opinion on referees. I actually think the referees have been good this World Cup in the sense that you normally get in these kind of tournaments, they don't allow any kind of bigger challenges and they're quite strict on things like that. But this tournament, they seem to have allowed the games to flow a little bit more. They've definitely been encouraged to try and get as much in-play action as possible. So yeah, no, I think it's been good.
Yeah, everyone's saying the Ecuador one was offside. From what I saw of it, I couldn't see an offside there, but maybe I missed something. Andrew Potter says, do you guys think Ronaldo drama is ruining the World Cup's hype? I don't, no. I think that's over and done with now. He's not United anymore. Wishing the best of luck for this tournament, apart from against England. And, yeah, I think...
God, do you think there's any way he's not going to start?
Pardon?
Do you think there's any way he's not going to start?
No, he'll start.
Yeah.
The manager, he'll start him. They'll start him. I think you do have to start him in a tournament as big as this. I'm not going to lie, and I think their manager is so old-fashioned that he doesn't have the, I'll put it politely, the confidence to drop him, I would say. Personally, I wouldn't drop him anyway for Portugal's game.
Zach Jones, Jordan will watch USA England to magic a 0-0. That's exactly what I'm looking to do. I will be ringing Mark after this game to see if I can get on there to jinx them.
To be fair, Antonio19 said yesterday was 2 penalties that could have been given but weren't in the Canada game. True, but they weren't like stark penalties. Do you know what I mean? Like they weren't like they were quite soft, but they could have been given. I do agree, they could have been given 100%. And say favourite cereal, Jordan. People want to know.
I'm really boring. Favourite cereal, I like them. Well, I don't know what they are. It's like Jordan's like strawberry clusters.
Right, okay, yeah, I know what you mean.
That's the type of cereal I go for.
I'm not really a big cereal lover, but if I do, I go with Crave, which is really bad for you, the chocolate one.
How old are you, 9?
Nearly. I'm joking. How is Palestri doing? Invisible.
Ghost mode. There you go. They just actually highlighted Palestri now on the far side.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does.
To be fair, it was him that put the header in for that.
I didn't realise it was him.
I didn't realise it was him. It was him that put the header in for that Nunes cross. He could have had an assist. He's had a few assists for Uruguay, to be fair.
That was right on cue there.
Gary Day says best Kim of the half. They've all been pretty good, haven't they? Best Kim of the half.
Best Kim of the half, yeah. It's you can't really split them if they're 5 from 5.
What is your opinion on 48 teams in the next World Cup?
Well, we were discussing this earlier, and I really don't think there's a need for it. Yes, there's teams that have missed out, but I think that's what makes it exciting. You know, the fact that not every team is going to get to the tournament. So you look at your Italy's and teams like that. Yeah, you would want them in the tournament, but the fact that they haven't qualified, they haven't qualified. The issue is that the gap in classes has been reduced, but then you start adding in more teams, another 12 teams. You're going to get a San Marino that at a risk going to get smashed to 9-0 and stuff like that. So for me, I would leave it as it is.
Yeah, someone, PS4.game says Kim Min-jae over Maguire or Dyer. Maguire was decent, to be fair, the other night. I've got to admit, he was decent. And Jordan, do you miss, Football Crazy says, Jordan, do you miss your reality TV shows?
No, I don't. I'm more than happy that the only time I'm on screen is with my United stand, and that's Football Family. Yeah,
also, we've got here, how is Goldie as a boss? Blink twice if he's crazy. No, Goldbridge is a very good, he's a good boss.
He's a legend.
He's a legend. Next time he's in the studio, we'll get some more shows out, yeah.
Yeah, he is a legend.
He's funny. You know, you guys know he's funny. You watch him all the time.
Yeah.
Does this feel like a real World Cup to you? Yes, it does. It's annoying. It's halfway through the season. I wish it was in the summer, but you've got to treat it as a real World Cup. You've got to treat it as it comes.
Yeah, I didn't have the hype going into it, but now it's started and there's 4 games on a day. You can't not get excited about it, especially with some of the fixtures today. I'm really looking forward to today's fixtures.
Yep, we've got another one saying, how long will it take for Jordan to create a goal?
I could be here forever and a day, guys. Don't wait for me. Don't wait for me.
Who do you think is going to win if Portugal, Ghana?
Portugal, for me. You?
I think Portugal will win for sure. I think Portugal have got a really, really good side. I've got to say, I really do. Who's doing Portugal, Ghana? Mark will be doing that one, so hopefully we won't have another 0-0 because he does seem to get all the goals.
He's literally blagged all of the goals.
Yeah, he has. Favourite sports? I mean, that one's obvious, isn't it? It's football, obviously. You're a Welshman. You've got a bit of rugby going on.
Football's my favourite, but I do like my rugby.
Yeah, you do. To be honest, I can never get into rugby if I'm being honest with you myself personally, but football is 100% I think the best sport in the world for sure. You've got a little thing coming up there, so you can get your questions in for Beth and Jordan.
Come on, more questions,
more
guys.
Questions. Have you guys tried on Mark's apron? I've not, no, but I'm gonna text him actually and ask him to bring it up to the studio, see what it's like in person. That was a shocker. Yeah. I remember turning on the first stream and I saw what he was wearing. I thought, it can't be. Yeah. That dress is legendary for all the stir it caused, but wow. South Korea beat Germany at the last World Cup, but don't look down on them. No one's looked down on them, 100%. Ellie Snider's proper contest this. Korea overcommits going forward, making this an end-to-end fasten seatbelt affair. I do think it's been a decent game, even though we've had no goals, I'm not going to lie. Yeah. I really do. Kebab or curry chips after a night out? I'd go for a cheesy chips, personally.
Cheese?
It's a northern thing, maybe.
Yeah, I guess so. It's not just northern. I thought you were cheese, chips and gravy up north.
Yeah, we do have gravy.
Gravy.
We do have gravy, to be fair.
Yeah.
Don't do that accent again.
Come on, do it. Say it for me.
No, cheese, chips and gravy. It's not.
All right, okay.
It's not too. Mine isn't too bad. Mine isn't as bad as Adam's.
Okay.
But yeah, that's usually my go-to. How far would Brazil 2002 team get in this World Cup? I think the team we've got now is pretty good. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah?
I think Brazil have always had a good football inside. I'm not going to lie. They've always had like very, very good technical players that are good on the ball. So, yeah, I think. I mean, people saying the refs aren't the best, but I think they've not been horrendous.
But when are you ever really happy with the refs?
Never.
Do you know what I mean? You never are. But I don't know. I like the way they've let the game play. I think that's the biggest thing for me.
Will Saka be young player of the tournament? Potentially.
Bellingham for me.
Yeah, well, we've only had one game, but we'll have to see. But Bellingham looks good. Saka is always really. He's been pretty good for England. As of late in the Euros, he was good for us as well. So could be. First game you saw live? I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. It'll be one when I was little for sure, which is why I won't be able to remember it. Best Asian team. Japan looked good, didn't they?
Yeah, I quite like the Koreans. I like the way the shape, the way they've closed Uruguay down. I just think they're just lacking in the final third.
Yeah, for sure. And we've got Matthew Holman saying, need Jordan in the studio for the next Manchester derby. I'm going to go with Japan, to be honest, but I think Korea do look good. Someone said, favourite team in the World Cup apart from Wales or England?
I'm going to wait until today once we've seen the Brazil, because on paper, Brazil are my team to win it.
Yeah, same.
Beth agreed.
I agreed with that. I need to see them properly first, but they are on paper my team. Yeah. Cheesy chips are banging, to be fair. Liam Wilson, you know what you're on about. The Welsh
will know Chippy Lane, absolutely legendary in Cardiff. On game day, no place like it for your cheese and chips. Somebody just put a comment in there. That's the reason I brought it up. Jordan, do you go Chippy Lane for your cheese and chips? Yes.
Gakpo, Tony, or somebody else in January? You won't be able to get Tony in January, so there's no point even discussing that, to be honest. Christian Lynn says, Wales beating England in the rugby or football?
Football. I can't tell you the joy I would have if we can pull off a shock. Right, okay, here's a question.
Well, I wouldn't care about the rugby, so.
No, let me ask a question then. I'll ask the comments. If Wales beat England on Tuesday, is that a bigger shock than the Saudis beating Argentina?
No.
No?
No. It's not. Cause
so you're saying there's a chance?
Of course. You've got
cool.
players.
So I just wanted you to admit.
Of course, there's always a chance.
Okay.
You've got players that play in better leagues than the Saudi team do.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, if you look at the odds, we're still miles better than you.
You fired out an insult. You're saying that your second 11.
Our second team could beat your first team, and I think everybody did agree with that.
No one really agreed.
England's second team could beat your first team. No, think about it.
It's disrespectful.
Think about it. Ramsdale in net.
You're allowed to have an opinion.
Net.
Wait, you're allowed to have an
Trent
opinion,
right
but you
back.
can't be disrespectful.
Ramsdale in net. Trent it right back. I mean, it'd be Dyer and Cody in the middle, or Dyer and Ben White, and then you'd have, well, Chilwell's not fit, but maybe put Trippier at left back then. And then in the middle, you'd have Maddison.
Trent can be got at. Cody can be got at.
Maddison, Phillips.
Phillips hasn't paid any minutes.
I still think we'd beat you. Nah. I honestly do. And then up front, you'd have Wilson, Grealish, and Rashford. Like, come on.
Nah. I think it's disrespectful.
How did you? Everyone's saying she's right.
Yes, because there's more English in the comments.
How did you both start on the United stand? Interesting one.
Okay, you go first.
I started because I was at university and I actually did media and journalism at university, and I needed a placement. Obviously love Manchester United, season ticket holder. Watched United stand, so I just emailed Mark and kind of asked him if there'd be any opportunity, and he got back to me really quick, had a little talk, got along. He wanted to have me on, and it kind of went from there, really. What about you?
Yeah, I think it was. I listened to the show for a long time, and during lockdown, I sort of had time at home because obviously I wasn't DJing and my clubs were closed, and I just sent him an email just saying I heard him mention saying they were looking for potentially new presenters. I sent him an email saying, look, I think I could do this, and he said send a demo in. I sent a demo in. He said keep it 4 or 5 minutes long and give me a topic. I set one 22 minutes in. And
you definitely
he went from there.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Jordan. Yeah. And that is how we are here today.
Yeah, this is it.
And that must have been a nightmare for you, COVID with your clubs being shut and stuff.
It was 16 months and I didn't work. And Wales was in lockdown obviously longer than England. So yeah, it was tough. But go on.
I was just saying the Japan celebrations there. We could have a number 2 of this happening today.
Yeah.
No, Snap says, I hope you guys will be around for a long time. That's nice. The Japanese team laughing in Rudiger's face was amazing. Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. Let's see if we've got any more questions that I can look through.
Come on, guys, couple more questions.
Top 3 best managers in the world. That's a tough one. I'm going to go with, of this current time, we're talking about current.
Go on.
Pep.
Yeah.
Klopp.
Yeah.
And Ancelotti.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Ancelotti. I think people, there's shade thrown Ancelotti because he went to Everton, but that was literally a stopgap for him, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Before he went on
100%.
something else.
And the fact he had the kind of bravery to do that, I rate.
Yeah. But like you said, when Real Madrid comes calling, you don't say no.
Yeah.
I do think though, and I know this is, people are going to go, it's just because he's a United fan. I do feel like Ten Hag has the characteristics already showing us that he can break into that elite bracket of managers.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Obviously you can't put Ten Hag in there yet, for sure. But he's definitely got attributes that you can see in the future. You never know. Yeah.
And you can just simply see that from the way that he's come in and his handling of the Ronaldo situation. A lot of other managers would have been eaten alive for that situation. And
absolutely.
I also feel like that's why you do have to put a little bit of respect, on Arteta's name, because he went into Arsenal, he could see what was wrong. There was a situation there that was toxic with Aubameyang, and he moved him on, and he did it for the benefit of the team. So you've got to respect these managers that make these big calls.
Second half's kicked off, just so I can tell the producer. Second half is underway, and for you guys as well, second half is underway if you're watching along with us. But yeah, on that point, not cutting you off, I completely do agree with you on that. And a lot of people say Mourinho over Klopp. I don't think so. Back in the day, he was up there. But
is Conte an elite manager?
Yeah, he is. He is, because he wins trophies, but his style of football is something I would never want in my club.
Interesting.
What about, do you think he is?
Yeah, no, I think he is. I think he is an elite manager, but then I think, you have to say the same then about, if you're going to say that about him, you have to say the same about Simeone. They've got a style of management that you might not agree with, but it's their style of management, and it works for them. Yeah.
Simeone's only done it in one club though, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's only done it in one club, but look who he's fighting against. He's fighting against your Real Madrid, your Barca's with their budget. So I think you have to put a bit of respect on his name for what he's done and achieved there.
I can't stand Simeone, if I'm being completely honest. Pelestri's on the run forward. I just kind of missed out on getting the ball there. That wasn't a free kick.
That was weak. After I just said they let the
that was
flow,
soft.
That was really soft.
Billy Jones said, don't underestimate Ghana. the only team the
that was a foul.
2014 World Cup champions Germany didn't beat was Ghana. That same Germany team beat Brazil 7-1. Yeah.
2014. God, that's a long time ago there, Bill. You're clutching, mate.
It was
You're
a long
clutching.
time ago. It was. But, you know, it's a good fact for everyone to know.
Yeah. No, it is.
Arteta over Klopp. We've got an Arsenal fan, everyone. We've got an Arsenal fan. Don't get too carried away, guys. It's not even Christmas yet.
Yeah.
Why are they not talking about Kim Min-jae? Shaking my head. Kim Min-jae has been good. Is that his full name? Or am I getting trolled?
Korea on the attack with Son. Son on the ball.
Kim Min.
Is that a free kick? No.
Yeah, Kim Min-jae, he's been good and he plays. That's the thing. This guy is someone that a lot of people have been interested as a potential target for the big clubs. Kim Min-jae plays for Napoli and plays for the national team, and he's very good defender.
Yeah.
Good centre back. He's youngish, 26 years old. And yeah,
Korea on the up.
He's done well so far.
Korea on the attack.
I actually forgot, to be fair, until now. You've just brought that up. That Kim Min-jae was the Napoli defender that people have been talking about, which I haven't seen personally too much of, but I know he's been brilliant this season for Napoli. Napoli are doing really, really well. So going to keep an eye on him from now on. But I think the defence of Korea have done very well so far anyway.
There seems to be a lot of Arsenal fans here. There's a lot of Arteta comments coming in the chat.
Ghana's midfield is going to boss Portugal. I don't think so, mate, but we'll see.
I'm not so sure about that. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to seeing Portugal and Brazil today. I think we'll know a lot more about this tournament once we've seen those games.
How many minutes until the game? We're on the 48th minute of the second half, everyone.
This is an interesting one. This is what me and Adam had yesterday, where sort of this or that with players. Someone just put it in there, Saka or Mbappe.
Saka or Mbappe?
Yeah.
Obviously Mbappe.
Obviously
Come
Mbappe.
Come on, guys.
That's
I do think Saka's got major talent, and for his age, he's doing brilliantly. And I don't like the fact he's an Arsenal player, but I like him as a player, to be honest.
Yes.
I like him as a person. He seems
Saka
nice.
is a baller, but Mbappe is
It's different
special.
class, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, God, we have got a few Arsenal fans in here in the chat. That's football. Everyone is welcome. Are we going to get a goal in the second half, everybody? Get your comments in down below. Are we going to get a goal in the second half? Arteta is above Pep, Klopp, Conte and Eric Ten Hag in the table.
So Arsenal fans are wild, aren't they?
Jesus.
Wild.
Wild, absolutely.
Right, 49
wild.
minutes, 30 seconds, 31.
See if I can get a few more questions just until this game heats up.
Yeah.
I did screenshot a few before.
Korea on the attack. Uruguay with enough men behind the ball. No immediate danger there.
Zlatan at United or Zlatan at Barca?
I love Zlatan.
I love Zlatan as well. He did a job for us at United.
He did a great job for us.
He did a job for us.
Very similar to when we signed Larson, I thought.
But Zlatan at Barca was class.
Yeah, special, wasn't he?
Class. I think Zlatan's gone under the radar over recent years. Do you?
Yeah, there's a good one for you, Beth.
Top number 9. Go
The
on.
best Man United signing in the last decade.
Bruno Fernandes. And then, sorry, just a quick one. Super chat here from Kumar Morelli. What's your score prediction for USA England? I'm going to go with 3-1 to England on that one. And who's your United player of the last decade signing?
I think I have to agree with you, really, because not many of the others have worked.
Yeah, I think obviously Eric Ten Hag's signings have been brilliant. Martinez, Casemiro, Ericsson,
But we're only
Lass is
talking
even a
3
good
months.
one. Anthony, but we're only talking 3 months.
Yeah.
Of the last decade, the most impactful signing, like him or don't like him, don't know how you could not like him, to be honest, is Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, I agree with you. Time will tell on the others, because I think your Martinez and maybe not Casemiro just because of his age, but I think Martinez has the ability to go on and have a similar sort of impact.
Martin Brophy got to put respect on Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe's doing great.
Yeah, he's doing great. But there is a myth that he hasn't spent money. He has spent money, but his signings have worked.
Well, a lot of people saying Van Persie. That was within the decade, actually.
I'm thinking post Fergie, yeah.
Yeah. We were kind of thinking post Fergie with that one, everyone.
Yeah.
But Robin Van Persie was obviously a brilliant signing. Won us the league, that signing.
Yeah. Right, got a corner here. South Korean corner. Son's taking it. Good delivery.
Oh, punched out.
Keeper punched out.
Also, people putting De Gea in as well. We were talking post Fergie.
Yeah.
With that one, everyone, and De Gea and Van Persie were obviously in Fergie's era.
I think if that is the case and it drops into Fergie's era,
I swear, didn't De Gea sign in 2011? It's 2022.
That was a good ball in.
We've got a chat saying from Charlie Morley saying who's buying dinner. Well, we'll have to wait and see with that one. We kind of ate before we went live actually.
We've eaten.
But what can we put in this? We can do a coffee. We can do a little Costa on this one.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll go with Uruguay to win.
Shock.
Right. Can I just say though, Korea have been on top. So I'm not giving you like a hard run of it. Or do you want Uruguay?
Listen, I will buy a coffee if I just see a goal.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
That's it. I'll buy office coffee. For everyone in the office, I'll buy a coffee.
If anyone was here with us with the Denmark-Tunisia game, you will see that me and Jordan did this little kind of deal that if Denmark won, I'd buy lunch, and if Tunisia won, you would buy lunch. So I give him the better deal on that one. He still couldn't bring a goal to the party.
No, I had Denmark.
Yeah, you had Denmark. I give you the better deal, and you still couldn't bring a goal to the party. And then we decided if it was a draw that Jordan would get lunch, and we ended up getting a Nando's. Everyone slated me for getting chips and mash.
Double carbon.
Living
life on the edge.
But do you know what? I'm young, so I've got
free kick for Uruguay for a foul on Nunes. A nasty challenge that was.
Yeah, it was. So today, because we've already eaten, we'll put the coffees on the line. Yeah. And Jordan is that desperate for a goal that gingerbread latte is coming my way if we even see one goal here.
I told you, office coffees if I see a goal. So the guys behind the scenes, you can have a coffee.
Who's the guy behind the scenes, does a top job? His name is Ryan. He's from Northern Ireland, if you haven't seen him. He likes to call himself a very posh name. Social head of... What's the name of the guy behind the scenes?
What title you mean?
Head of social and production. He wants to say it's Ryan. That he doesn't want it. That just is his title, and it's Ryan Pixels on Twitter. If you want to have a little look.
He does do some great tweets.
RXN Pixels. He wants the plug as well. He wants the full plug in there. Officer Barbadi says which big team could be eliminated in the groups? Germany.
Germany. Yeah.
For sure, Germany.
I really don't. Some people are saying Argentina. I really don't think so. I think they will be fine.
You need Mark to buy you a coffee machine for the studio. Tell him. Oh, I'm joking. Your rating to the stadiums out of 10. We're not going to go through each and every stadium, but Old Trafford for me is obviously it's not the most modern stadium, but
most iconic.
It's definitely the most iconic. It's had the most iconic nights in it for sure.
Agreed. And it's all good with these state-of-the-art stadiums, but they take the soul away from what it's about.
Yes. Suarez finished, people saying he's not had much. He's not had much, has he? That was a harsh tackle.
Someone's lost a boot.
Boot's flown off again. That was, no, I've just got flashbacks. This ref, I can't stand him.
Flashbacks somewhere?
I'm pretty sure he refereed the Man United Atletico Madrid game.
Right,
you know,
okay,
Atletico taking the absolute P155.
The Simeone master plan.
Honestly, I think he was reffing it. I might be wrong, but I have a feeling it was him. And honestly, I I was riled up that game.
Yeah.
I must say.
He has nailed him there. Is that Son?
So, yeah, it is. It is.
Jeez, he might not be able to
Hopefully
carry
they've
on
not
here.
injured his favourite, not his favourite, their best player.
Let's have a look at this challenge. It's come right through the back of him.
People saying Anfield. Honestly, guys, I've been to Anfield, and I don't think it's all it's cracked up to be whatsoever. And I'm not even saying that in a biased way.
No, I've not been to Anfield, so I can't comment on
the
it.
atmosphere that people go on about, I couldn't. I didn't see what the hype was about. I'm genuinely not just saying it. I'll admit, Old Trafford hasn't been the best it's been in the last couple of years. We're getting it back now that Ten Hag's in charge. But this Anfield atmosphere that everyone goes on about, I personally, I've only been once, but I didn't kind of
Son's
pick
back
up
on
on
his
it.
feet and he's putting his boots on.
Yeah,
It looks like he's going to carry on.
He seems to be back. Do you think Cristiano will regain form in this World Cup? Does Portugal stand a chance of winning the World Cup trophy? Yes and yes.
Yeah.
He loves a little comeback story, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, Charlie was saying earlier that there's more talk of him looking at this Saudi Arabian deal, but like we were saying, like, you can't go on Piers Morgan and kick up that much of a fuss about, you know, wanting to play and still being at the top level and then going and taking a deal like that. And I feel like he needs to use this tournament as a shop window to get the move that he wants. He wants to play Champions League football. He wants to finish his career as the top scoring Champions League player of all time. Messi's not that far behind him. A few more goals would cement that. So
I highly doubt that he'll go to Saudi Arabia, but we'll see.
Yeah, me too. I think he'll take a lower offer and he will go to a Champions League club.
United fan, Anfield has an incredible
Wales are ran
atmosphere.
tomorrow
Not sure how
morning.
you missed it. It might have been the game I went to, but again, Francisco Vicente said the atmosphere lasts for a minute and a half. We'll see.
Uruguay on the ball, middle of the park.
Yeah, God, Jordan, I'm starting to think this goal thing is you. I was so looking forward to this game, thinking we'd see really kind of a lot of goals. I said 3-1 Uruguay. I was buzzing for it.
I said 2-2. I thought I'd see
Jordan
4 goals.
again has just sucked the goals out of him.
Guys.
Really praying we don't see another draw. Me too. Me too.
Going to three-peat it. 3-0.
Uruguay don't seem to be putting the game to Korea the way I thought they would, you know. I definitely think they're capable of playing better than this. And Korea seem to have dropped off a little as well. Good keeping. Top 4 teams in the World Cup to win it.
It's the Jordan effect.
England,
Hostiles.
Brazil,
Why
France.
did you say England first? They're not the favourites.
Well,
They're not the favourites.
they said top 4. England, Brazil, France, and tough one between Portugal and Spain is the last one, if I'm being honest with you.
I think we'll know more after today, won't we?
But we'll see how Portugal... I think I'll go Portugal just because I think they've got such a good squad.
Yeah. I agree with you, but not in that order. I think England would just...
No,
scrape
I
into it.
wasn't doing it in an order. If it was my order, I'd go Brazil first.
Why is everyone blaming me for the 0-0?
Because, Jordan, it's not a coincidence, is it?
Here he is. Cavani.
Edison.
Game will change now with him coming on.
We need to get the Cavani chant going.
He seemed to just sort of leave out the back door, didn't he, at United? It's just-
Yeah, but he was injured for a while, wasn't he?
Yeah.
That guy had more injuries than
Martial.
I've had days on earth. Honestly.
Yeah, it is a shame because him 5-6 years younger was exactly what we needed. Ball just goes out of play there from the Uruguayan player. South Korea throw in. Brazil,
I am
Argentina.
in love, I can't deny. Our number 7 is the king of Uruguay. El Matador, who could it be?
God, somebody get me some earplugs.
First name Edison and second Cavani. Oh, I remember singing that.
Hopefully
Old
not
Trafford.
that badly.
Oh.
what streams we've
I wish Alex was here. Alex loves Cavani.
He does love Cavani. He's actually even modelled himself on Cavani to look like him. So, yeah.
To be fair, Cavani annoyed me with how much he was injured, but he scored a few decent goals for us. I'll always remember the Southampton comeback.
Yeah. He was very similar to the Martinez thing, just an infectious character. The way he used to run around and close people down, it makes other players around him want to play to that same intensity.
Someone said my singing's worse than Mark. I hadn't warmed up, everyone.
See, come on, no, you didn't even give us
I
any
honestly
notice.
forget sometimes that we're live on YouTube. Whoever is doing the clips, please do not clip that.
Clip it.
And I know I think it's Matt that's doing the clips. Don't clip it.
Yes, Matt.
Please.
Please.
Don't.
Clip away.
I'm being deadly serious.
She deserves it. She deserves it.
Do you know what, Jordan? We'd be a good team. You can be the DJ, I'll be the singer. Jordan, would you DJ at a children's birthday party, says Officer Brady?
No. No, I wouldn't.
Straight up no.
No.
Not even for the kids?
No kids' parties, no weddings. Right, Uruguay on a break. Nunez
has left him for dead.
Absolutely left him. Needs good delivery. Good delivery. Oh, should have done better.
Yeah, could have been a better cross there.
I think that there sums up Nunez, doesn't it?
Ash K. Kuma Morales says, is this going to be another 0-0 curse?
Yeah.
Blame the guy to my left. I'm generally at the point where I'm debating switching Watchalong tomorrow. But I can't do it just because I think you're going to get beat by Iran. You're in Manchester?
Can't just say
you're in
that and
Manchester
move on.
tomorrow morning.
Of course I am.
Should we watch the game together, Jordan?
No. I don't want to watch it with you. No. You'll terrorise me.
Jordan, are you a better DJ than Avicii? Avicii, what a guy, by the way. Sad what happened to him.
Yep, rest in peace. Luis Suarez off, Cavani on.
Alexander Phillips, dream future, Manchester United hierarchy, directors of football, etc. I can't really name names. Obviously, everyone always puts Edwin van der Sar out there, but I can't name names because I'm not in charge of putting them people up there. And yeah, Edison is on the pitch. Old number 7. Was this the guy from the MTV show Valleys? Yes, it was. Look it up on YouTube if you wish.
You're on smoke today, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the show, Jordan.
Right, let's move on.
Myself.
Right, this is a watch-along. This is a watch-along. This is not Piers Morgan with Jordan Part 2. I don't want to be interviewed.
Mr. Burns, I love you, Nelly. I don't get that.
Where do you think Wales will reach, Jordan? I think we're last 16. Bear in mind, the Euros, Wales got to the semi-finals. The red wall was strong.
Yeah, everyone wants the other Cavani chant. I won't.
Oh, go on, then. Give it to us, Beth.
No, I think you should do it. You know it, the other one.
I'm okay, thank you.
You know it.
No, I'm all right, thanks.
Spoil spot.
This is a That's Football channel, not a United stand one, so we will not be chanting ex-United players unless you want to do it.
Okie dokes. That was me told, everyone.
Right, we've got
De Valleys.
What?
De Valleys. Wales, someone put a chat in.
D Valleys, all right.
Maybe who will score a goal poll will break the no goal streak for Jordan. Yeah, let's do that actually. We're going to say, are we going who will score a goal or what minute? We'll say what minute are we going to score a goal if we can get a poll on that, everybody.
We're at that stage now, 65 minutes, where I will just take one goal. Like
a little 1-0.
Yeah, I'll take a 1-0 smash and grab.
Honestly, Ricky'd be loving this at this point. It's still edging the game. Yeah. You don't know who's going to win it. In contest, the possession has been 43% for Uruguay, 44% for South Korea. It's been very even. Best fans in the World Cup so far. I've got to say the Saudi Arabia fans, to be honest.
Saudi Arabian fans, literally, that was their cup final, wasn't it?
Yeah,
they were incredible. And the scenes in the changing room afterwards were amazing. And then declaring a national holiday.
I love that.
That's amazing.
70th minute goal for Son, people saying.
Pelestri. Just hasn't really influenced the game the way you'd want him to, has he?
86th, I'm sure of it. How do you think Pelestri's played? not. He's had some good touches, but he's not really made an impact.
No, he hasn't. No, but they've not really found him though, have they?
No.
Mm.
Yeah, Japan fans were very good.
Yeah.
His pressing is amazing. Pressing from Korea has been good,
It's
yeah,
been
for
brilliant.
sure.
And it hasn't
been
eased off.
brilliant.
66 minutes. And
They've got the energy. They
Yeah.
have. We said that. The pace from the start was great from them.
Yeah.
We've got the poll up.
Oh.
First goal time, 65 to 75, 76 to 85, 85 to 90 on 90 plus. I'm going with 85 to 90. Let's have a last minute winner.
We should have had another tab of Jordan's curse. No. He just took the ball to the face. Did you just see that?
No, I didn't actually. I was looking at the poll. I need to. God, I just think it's typical, isn't it? It's absolutely typical.
Don't.
I think we will get one though. I'm still optimistic. I actually want you to get one, Jordan. I want you to get one, and it's not just for the gingerbread latte. To be fair, every pass that Palestri has received has been terrible.
Yeah.
No one's put a good pass out there to him.
Wonder why Ten Hag just hasn't fancied him at all. Hasn't given.
It must be
minutes.
something. Maybe
Yeah.
physicality.
Especially when you look at Garnacho going on to shine for us. Something isn't quite right, is it?
See, this is a good tweet that I've just seen.
Go on.
For the record, Apple is worth 2.4 trillion. That's trillion. 6 billion to them is like finding £5 down the back of the sofa. No club in the world would compete with that financial power.
It is very similar though. Before your time, Beth, where when we were linked to beat Sky B.
See, these type of things here, these... Sorry, go on, what are you saying?
No, when we were linked to B Sky B, and it was like, oh, it's unfair. It's not fair to everyone else to be bought by somebody, that were that rich, and they would control the market. But the game has changed. Like,
it's changed.
I'm all for it. Yeah.
Cavani?
Ball into the box.
Oh.
Uruguay took a shot. Right, Beth, have we seen a shot on target yet?
No.
Brilliant.
I think something's gonna happen now. I'm preparing myself for it. Korea have got themselves back into position pretty well.
Really good at recovering their shape.
They're good at reading the game.
Yeah. Fast approaching the 70th minute mark.
Yeah. We've got 20 more minutes plus extra time to find a goal in this game. Come out to Palestri. Can you do anything with it? Back out again. They just can't break down Korea's defence, can they?
No.
The shape is great.
Shape. Yeah.
Get voting in the poll, guys. First goal time, 39% of 76 to 85. You want it. You want it now. You want it quickly.
Daniel Morton, can't believe Jordan has witnessed 3 0-0 games.
I know.
Neither can I, mate. I've travelled a long way for this.
And you've gone in the middle there with 76 to 85 minutes. Maybe the poll will be right. We'll see. But thank you again to our sponsor, One Football, bringing you the best stats and in-game updates. So make sure you click on the QR code to download One Football if you haven't already, or click the link in the description and download it as well. Thank you for being part of our watch-alongs over the World Cup.
Yeah, thank you for your support, One Football. And just on a personal point of view, I travel a lot. One Football is absolutely brilliant to keep you updated with scores from all leagues, and you never miss anything. So yeah, I definitely recommend it.
Yeah, well said, Jordan. I'm with you on that one. Yeah. I'm always checking it when I'm out and about and I can't check the game. Thank you for that contribution there, Chidera and Namani, I think that's the name.
I can't vote the Jordan curse. Oh, guys, it's bloody painful.
It is painful, isn't it, Jordan? I can't believe you sat through three 0-0s.
It's
like
just
3 0-0s. Come on now.
It's just banter.
It's something. Someone's not happy with you somewhere for this. We've actually got a little side note from the guy in my ear saying it's because you've come from Wales.
Yeah, This is true. This is why I'm going to insist that I do the England game so you guys can bag a 0-0. And
that won't be happening, everyone.
No?
Don't get worried. That won't be happening. Jordan got the Drake touch. Has anyone seen that?
Yeah.
Where Drake just curses everyone he goes near?
Yes.
Feel for Jordan. No one should be dealt that bad.
No.
It's his own fault, everyone.
Well,
Palestri with a really good cross into the box. No one could get on the end of it.
do you know the thing is everyone's bantering about goals. Like, I'm looking to just take shots on target at the moment. Just give me something.
Another good cross in there. I'm surprised that Cavani or Nunes couldn't get the head on one of them crosses. And we've got a super chat here from Nate H saying Mark needs to put a bid in to buy the club. I mean, I know this new studio is pretty nice, everyone, but don't think he's got the money to buy Man United.
Gary's Day's comments, I nailed it. I've watched more watch-alongs than I've seen shots on target.
Genuinely.
Yes.
Genuinely.
I actually hadn't thought of it, but he's right.
How can it actually be like this? I don't think Mark's seen 1-0 yet.
Of course he hasn't.
I'm about to come to my second. Both of them with this guy next to me.
Yeah.
I go on with Charlie and I get 7-0.
Jordan, what's your next watch-along? It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, Netherlands, Ecuador.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Netherlands, Ecuador.
And join us for another 0-0 tomorrow then, guys.
No.
I'm just throwing them out there now.
I think that'll be a good game actually. Ecuador looked, I mean it was against Qatar, but they looked like they've got qualities, and again Netherlands didn't look too great against Senegal, but they managed to get that goal made out of quality, so.
It's just stuff like that.
Tell you what, Uruguay's been lacking quality.
As I said, just stuff like that.
They're just so wasteful with the ball.
Pass, straight out of play.
So wasteful with the ball. Someone said, getting my odds ready for Netherlands Ecuador 0-0. Oh, bet on it now, guys. Netherlands Ecuador 0-0. You might as well.
I know.
Any comments in the upsets in this cup so far? On the upsets, Arabia did well. Japan did brilliant. I was rooting from both of them.
Yo, look at that super chat.
Oh, I'm not reading that.
I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that.
And I'm not. Honestly, I'm not reading that.
I'm not reading that.
Don't laugh.
No, it's not funny. I didn't laugh.
Suarez was subbed on before he was able to bite Son. Subbed off? Can't wait to watch Brazil tonight. Hopefully it'll be a good game. Me too. To be honest with you, I'm excited for Brazil.
Do you know the thing is, Harry McGoat, to be fair, Jordan does get the worst games. Do you know who did the schedule?
I did, but I did the schedule hoping that, I mean, come on, this game, Uruguay-Korea, I give us literally the best one out of all of the studio watch-alongs. Well, that Spain one was good, to be fair. I was also on that myself.
Yeah.
I had the schedule, as you can tell. And Jordan, I didn't realise you'd bring this curse with you, or else I wouldn't have put you with me so much. You should feel the compliment that I put you with me a lot. On a serious level, though, I didn't actually pick and choose the games myself. It's just
some with the delivery. No,
Adam prefers doing the early mornings. Everyone. Have we got a corner here? Not even a corner.
No, not even a corner. No, nothing. All we got is cramp.
Did you hear Mourinho's comments about the Japan win? Says it's not a surprise and European nations are arrogant. I saw he had some comments to say, and honestly, I think as Japan started that game, they looked very good. Germany played well, but Japan also did. It's not like obviously it is a surprise because Germany have been more successful in these types of competitions, but Japan are a decent team. I've said that. Nearly a boot from Nunes.
No, another one that runs out of play. 75 minutes, 37 seconds, guys. How many likes it to, Beth?
We're at 2.5k. Smashed it. Big push to 3.
Yeah, that's big push to 3, and we've got nearly 7,000 people watching at the moment.
Yes, appreciate you guys for staying with us, especially on a game that hasn't been the most entertaining, let's be honest.
Nuke Boy Nez says no one would score even if Jordan watched a penalty shootout. Brilliant.
Honestly, We need to keep you. If people talking about doing United watch-alongs in here, not a bloody chance with this guy.
Can you not?
Sorry.
So hard.
Along with some sorry.
So
I'm
hard.
waiting for a goal.
It's coming.
It's coming. If a goal comes in, Jordan, we have nothing to say.
It's team coffees if we get a goal. Everyone should be buzzing and jumping round.
Oh, come on. I actually want Korea to score, you know.
I told you. Ball boy, water boy,
anyone.
streaker, anything.
Even a little deflection off the referee you'll take.
I'll take anything.
The votes are saying the majority is 76 to 85 of the votes, with 31% of you thinking that is when the first goal's going to be. And we're coming into that period of time now, so let's see if the chat's right. 76 to 85, let's hope there's a goal coming.
Just had a South Korean shot, and have a guess what? Wasn't on target. Nope.
Not had a single one.
No, not one. I can't buy a shot on target at the moment.
Jordan would pay good money.
I would. Matty7, another great show. Keep it up, guys. Do you know what? It is always a pleasure doing a show with you.
Yeah, I know, Jordan.
It is. You rinse me, but it's enjoyable.
And the feeling is mutual. The feeling is mutual. I have a good laugh. Got to get the northern banter.
Give me a goal, guys.
Honestly, we need one. It's just everything that Uruguay is doing is just poor.
Yeah.
Like, where is the quality?
Yeah, I agree with Dylan M. If we could
Phil
work
Banks, Jordan curse out. Get that trending, everyone. Get that trending.
If we could be in minus figures for shots on target, we'd be on that, given some of the shoes in today's game.
Congrats on the new studio, y'all. Much love from a Scouser in North Carolina. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And it's a beautiful studio.
Matthew Holman says, Jordan put on Mark's dress, it might change your fortunes. Oh my gosh, please. I'm going to get on Boohoo Man next day delivery and I'll order Jordan a dress for tomorrow night. Who thinks I should order Jordan the dress for tomorrow night's show to break this curse if there's not a 0-0?
No.
Would you like to see it?
Absolutely not. No one wants to see that.
I would like to see it, to be honest.
Jordan, we need you to do a studio watch along for every Arsenal City game. Yeah, tell me by.
4,500 votes. You voted now for 85-90. You're not feeling the 76 to 80 now.
Into the 79th minute.
Much love on Sweden. Tentacles. Everyone's telling me to order it, Jordan. They want the dress.
Nobody is saying that.
Do you have? Tentacles says order it. Everyone's saying yes, absolutely yes. Do it, Beth. Go for it, Beth. Can we get a poll on whether we should order Jordan Mark's dress from Boohoo? Yes or no? Let's get a poll going, everyone.
Right, and knock it off, mate. No one needs to see that.
You do realise if I order it tonight, you are wearing it?
There's absolutely no chance.
And low-key kind of want it to stay 0-0 just for that.
Would you wear the dress if Wales get to the final? If Wales get to the final, I will do a show in a dress, yes.
Someone said do it, 3,000 likes for Jordan in a dress.
What kind of sickos at home want to see me in a dress like that? It's ridiculous. You haven't got anything better to do or think about on a Thursday afternoon.
Someone said you can borrow Mark's dress. See, we would, but we'd have to go all the way down to where Mark lives. Cool. Yeah, it is a jumper, just so you are aware.
I'm very much aware.
He's aware, we're just making sure. It's not actually a dress, but it looks like a dress when it's on.
Yeah, it does look very dressy.
Say yes to the dress, Jordan.
Is that right?
Oh, God. I'm getting on the website now, actually.
Can you not?
I hope it's not sold. I hope it's not sold out. Here we go. Oh, it says England on it as well.
There's absolutely... There's no way.
Luckily for you, it's actually going out of stock.
Lovely, thank you. There is a god. Thank you. Let's get back to this watch along. 80th minute, guys. Changing the subject.
That's the Mark power.
Cavani on the ball. Into the Korean area. Shot. Off target, guys. It was off target. Yes. Great.
Still not had a shot on target.
Nah. No.
Will Kev be doing any watch-alongs? He will. He will.
He's in Saturday, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in Saturday for crazy game of Saudi Arabia. Wait, no, it's not Saudi Arabia. It's I think it's Qatar. Oh, he's in Saturday for one of the games anyway. It might be Saudi Arabia. I know it's not the most exciting, but you know what? Saudi Arabia were good, so maybe. Greetings from US. Oh no. No, greetings from China. Go Asia.
We got a soft Korean.
One to watch after seeing most of the teams play. Honestly, I generally would say Japan. Japan looked decent.
I'm sure you'd have to say Spain.
Oh yeah, Spain. But Spain already had quite a good reputation, didn't they?
But I just don't think nobody was talking about them as potential winners, and they've just gone and smashed the team 7-0.
Oh, user says leave my Cardiff buddy alone.
There we
It's
go.
only jokes.
Go on, user. Us boyos stick together. Did you see that Uruguayan's fan face then? How depressing. That is the inner me at a triple Pete on 0-0s. Like a combined total of 3 shots on target I've seen in 3 games.
Yeah. Kev's doing Poland, Saudi Arabia on Saturday. I knew I had one of those teams right. That's going to actually be a decisive game, you know, for the group.
Sounds like it.
If Saudi Arabia beat Poland,
they're through.
They're through, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God, Jordan, I can't believe we've got to the 82nd minute with no goals again. Like, what is this about?
I don't know.
Do the teams not want to make this tournament entertaining for us?
I don't know. If I don't laugh, therefore.
Jordan wears a dress till someone scores in a watch-along from all of this. Yep.
Real Morg, Swansea over Cardiff. Have a day off, my friend. Cardiff every time. Thank you. Uruguay with the ball at the back.
If Wales get to the final, we need to put Jordan in a 2-2.
100%.
Well, they're not getting to the final, so we don't need to talk about it.
You would have said we wouldn't have got to the semi-finals in the Euros, but we did.
You're still not getting to the final. I'm sorry.
Really?
Really.
Don't doubt the Welsh. Uruguay on the attack. Go on. Come on.
Good pass through.
Come on.
Nunes
Players in the box. Loads of Korean players back.
Oh, again, it's just overhit.
Oh,
He keeps getting it wrong. Nunes has been everywhere, but he just keeps overhitting the passes.
I just want to see a fucking goal, guys. Come on, man. Just give me something to work with. Take a shot on target.
That is you right now.
Yes, that is me.
Nunes.
Yes, sir.
Someone said,
leave the room.
Jordan, leave the room for a minute and see if they score. Could you imagine?
That would be me. I'll go toilet and you'd be like, yeah, they've scored. 84th minute, guys. No shots on target, no goals, but we move.
Joel Morris says, love Cardiff, live lounge, a good night out. Where's Live Lounge?
That's the place in Cardiff, yeah.
Is it decent?
It's a good night out. It's not as good as 10 Mill Lane, but it's a good
Yeah.
night out.
Everyone,
A little plug.
everyone around the country, get yourself down to 10 Mill Lane.
Yeah,
the
it's a
biggest
banger.
hotspot in Cardiff. But some would say biggest hotspot in not in England, in the UK.
Yes, it is a banging night out.
Biggest hotspot in Wales.
Yep.
Mark's next advert break has to be donate £3 a month for Jordan to see a shot on target. No shots on target.
I need to speak
At
to
least the Denmark-Tunisia game, you saw an offside goal or two.
Do you know what? Take me back to that. Like I thought I was. Can you stop singing? I thought we were hard done by there with disallowed goals. I'll take disallowed goals now.
Jordan, you've got to try it just for a minute. Try what?
Leave the room.
Everyone wants you to get out.
Ever been to Royal Welsh? Jordan, who said that? Joshua, I DJ at the Royal Welsh every year.
Uruguay on the attack.
Come on.
Cavani.
How many players? Korea, get behind the ball.
Quickly as well. They do it so quickly. They don't have time to even turn out.
Yeah, Royal Welsh, I DJ at the White Horse every year. Shout out to Rory and Dazza. Every year. That's a great couple of days, actually.
Right, Uruguay, you've got 5 minutes to score.
Come on,
now.
5 minutes plus stoppage time. How much stoppage time do you think we're getting, guys?
I reckon about 5-6 minutes. Oh, God, that was...
Yeah, there's been a few substitutions this half.
That was dire.
5 minutes.
And do you know what I'm surprised about? That Palestri's lasted the whole game. Like, he's not been subbed.
Yeah.
He must rate him, the manager. That was risky.
Oh, final poll was in.
85 to 90 is when the people have spoken. 6.5k votes. 31% say 85 to 90 minutes. Got 4 more minutes to score. 4 more minutes to score a goal for the poll to be right.
Oh, it honestly
I do
does,
think if anyone's scoring now, it is Uruguay, do you?
It does feel like the Undertaker streak at the moment. It really does. Just want to see a goal. Don't
You
laugh.
actually can't write the script, can you?
3 games, 3-0.
Yeah, how many minutes injury time is on the poll? I mean, we've got all these polls. I want to see the Jordan dress poll, to be honest with you. How many minutes injury time? I'm going to say.
There's definitely not a Jordan dress poll, is there?
6 to 10. There's not yet.
He
No.
didn't set one up, did he? Good
No.
man.
And
Good man,
Cavani-
right. Oh, thank you.
Cavani nearly there with a chance. It was a good effort from that, but dipping over.
No.
Dipping over. He always turns up for his country, Cavani. Jay
Last
Piggott
just come off.
says, get Jordan on our next United versus City watch-along. I take a draw there.
Yeah. You just jinxed Palestri. You just got taken off.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. 87th minute. Palestri off.
Kevin I don't know how to say your name, but I'm just going to call you Kevin. Kevin, my birthday is also on June 8th. You actually pronounce June as Junio. The J makes an H sound in Spanish. Cheers from New York City. Can't wait to beat you lot tomorrow. Kevin, I rate that. Brilliant birthday. June 8th is the one. It's the best birthday of the year. Makes you a Gemini just like me. And I actually learnt that yesterday. Junio is the way I should say it in Spanish, but thank you. And jealous that you're in New York City. Jordan was just there. It's a brilliant city.
Yeah, I was there last week. I went out for the UFC guys.
But
Yeah.
unfortunately, your country has nothing on ours in terms of footballing ability.
Right. That energy there is why you are not liked outside of England. Like,
No, come on though. Like, honestly, I was supporting the USA versus Wales.
of course you were, because they play in Wales.
But if you look, it's just being honest. If you look at USA's team versus England's team is better. Like, what is that? Just kicked it out of play. Oh,
Going into the
refs called it in.
89th minute. Come on, there's still time, guys. Smash and grab.
They
Give
just
me the
don't
smash
see,
and
like,
grab.
the passing has been terrible from Uruguay.
Yeah.
He did well there, to be fair, to
Yeah.
get away from him.
The
Get
final
outside,
third hasn't been
Cavani.
great. Oh, shot!
Oh, shot on target.
No, it wasn't.
Shot on target.
That wasn't a shot on target.
From Valverde, saved by the keeper.
Let's have a look at this again. What does that hit?
The fact we're celebrating a shot on
I
target.
know. But let's have a look. Wait. Is the shot on target curse broken? Where's this gone? It's not a shot on target.
It's hit the post.
Yeah.
It's hit the post. It's not even a shot.
Now, great strike though.
Oh, brilliant
Great
strike.
strike. I tell you
I
what.
thought it was a save, but it's not.
Yeah, it's not a save. If that had broke the curse, that would be a great goal for it to have done it with. Nope.
Valverde's been the standout player for Uruguay. You've got to say. The only guy that's actually shown a bit of flair. Hunger.
Have they announced stoppage time?
No, but they've just passed it to Korea.
Come on, Korea, shoot.
Oh, nearly from
Someone
far.
hit the target. The greatest stage, World Cup, you're representing your country. You can't shoot on target.
Jordan. He's getting frustrated. I would expect better from Son there, to be fair. It's a long way out, but I'd expect better.
A long way out.
Scuffed it a little. Scuffed it.
JL Gamers is so close again. That wasn't close.
7 minutes added time.
7 minutes.
What did the poll say? The poll said 6 to 10. You got that one right. I said 7.
Why are people saying I was close? I was not close.
Come on, I just want to see a goal.
You and me both, Bev.
I thought Switzerland,
do you know what?
Cameroon was a bar off, but
I might
this-
stay and watch the subs warm down just so I can see them score goals.
That's when you know it's bad. Oh, God, that touch was awful.
Dreadful in the final third. Dreadful.
That touch was crap. Genuinely.
Right, here we go. Uruguay on the front foot. Edge of the box.
Nearly come to Cavani. They're always in the right place at the right time, Korea, aren't they? Run it, run it. Valverde
Big
again.
tackle. He's had a decent game.
I rate this guy so highly.
Yeah, he's had a decent game.
He's been so good. He gets a
Look at that
tackle in. And you
tackle.
see the way he
That's a
celebrates
great
it as
tackle.
well.
Martinez-like, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll rate him so highly.
Yeah. Look at him.
Celebrating in his face as well. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. Have a bit of that.
Really. Baller. Oh, guys, someone in the comments help me out.
Jordan, please do all the Wales watch-alongs, mate, says Mario Franco.
I'd love to do the Welsh ones, but they're in England's group. So Mark does those. But when we get to the next rounds, I will be speaking to the big man to see if I can jump on one. I expect all my country with me.
Poor. Poor.
What are the fans cheering for? Nothing's happening.
I mean, I think they're probably happy they've got to this point at 0-0.
I'm not.
Could clinch a last-minute winner. When are you both next on? Tomorrow, Netherlands, Ecuador.
Dream team back again.
I think it's 4 p.m. our game tomorrow.
Yeah, 4 o'clock. I think, do you know what No, Beth. Oh, ball across. Oh, no.
Just too late.
No, it's just the quality in that final third. Lacking.
We've got a smug member
Charlie,
behind
it's
the
not
scenes.
funny.
We've got
It's
a
not funny,
smug
Charlie.
member behind the scenes smiling at us.
It's not funny.
Oh, what is that? Genuinely.
Right, do you know what it is? I think where I'm making the mistake, and I want everyone in the comments to understand where I'm coming from here, I'm going to start predicting 0-0, and then we'll get goals. Because I went in there saying 2-2. Yesterday I said 2-1. Day before that I said 3-1. You know, tomorrow, when Bev asks me for my prediction, I'm going straight 0-0. Different mindset tomorrow.
Charlie, do you want to swap watch-alongs tomorrow? We've got 7 goals on ours.
7 goals.
The Netherlands is definitely going to be a win 4-0. Please. Come on.
Nori, I am so done. You and me both, my friend.
4 minutes for a goal, Jordan. 4 minutes.
3 minutes.
What? Oh no, it is 3 minutes, yeah. What?
What maths are you doing there?
It was on 93, don't
It
start
wasn't.
with me.
It was 94.
It was on 93, don't try and call me out.
Get your calculator out.
You get your contact lenses in, mate.
I know.
Someone said, Jordan, can you never come back on the stream? That's not nice, guys.
Savage, that. Jeez. Right.
Someone's saying the dress for tomorrow.
Most
Jordan and Mark on for the England versus Wales watch-along is what we want.
Oh, the people want that. The people want it. Mark doesn't want the smoke. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. He don't want that. He don't want that energy. Bethematics.
Bethematics. Honestly, I was 93 when I looked at it. Someone's just trying to jump on the bandwagon and make me look bad.
Nah, mate. Nah.
Nearly at 3k likes. Yep, Rhodey says nearly at 3k likes. Let's
Let's get those 3k likes
push
in.
it to 3k.
If I can't see a goal, at least give me 3,000 likes, guys, just for my pain. Come on, Cavani. Let's do something. 95 minutes, 26, 27 seconds.
Come on.
Come
Final
on.
minute goal.
Come on. Come on.
Stop trolling in the comments saying that Uruguay scored, please.
Come on, man. Come on. Good delivery. Come on.
Oh, it's not a good delivery.
It's not a good delivery.
It's not a good delivery.
It's really not a good delivery, guys.
Like, you're in the last minute of a game.
It's not a good delivery.
God.
The quality in the final third today has been dreadful.
In sync there, Jordan.
Yeah, yeah.
The scenes of a last-minute winner now. Man United HQJ says, no hard feelings, Jordan, but please fix these 0-0s.
I'm going to try, but I tell you what, if they score now, I will celebrate it like it's 1999 all over again. I just want to see a goal for the people. How has he just run the ball out of play there?
3K likes for 0 goals in a game is pretty impressive. Thank you.
Yeah.
It is.
And 7,500 people locked in, you know, like, thank you guys, thank you.
Yeah, 7,500 people locked in for a game that's had no goals.
No shots on target.
Impressive. People want to see your pain, Jordan, that's what it is.
Yeah, they are. They always come out and support us when we're on, don't they?
Come on, come on.
Uruguay on the break.
Oh my God, no, it's not a foul, don't blow. He's just blown. God, it's this ref. It's this ref, I'm telling you now, every time. How is that a foul?
It's not a foul.
How is that a foul?
It's not a foul. It's not a foul.
And they were in there for a goal as well.
Oh, you two are so good together. Yeah, we get on well. Cheers for the watch-along, guys.
Is Uruguay
Yellow
still your
card.
dark
How's he
horse
giving
after
yellow
this?
cards?
How is he? Probably for the back chat, because I'm telling you now, if I was one of the players on that field and that got
They
called...
just sacked the ref. Oh, it was for the coach.
Yeah, because I would be fuming about that. Should have played on 100%. They were literally in. They should have at least played it on and then used VAR. Come on.
Yeah.
And this is over, I think, now.
Yeah, I think it's Romeo done.
Yep. 0-0. Game done.
Game's done. I'm done. Haven't seen a goal. 3 games.
I actually can't.
Nah, listen, I don't even want to talk to you. I've had a gutful. Like, we've got to sort this out.
I can actually hear Ryan laughing
Nah,
from inside the gallery.
Nah, it's not even funny. And that's a soundproof room. So imagine how loud he's laughing. Nah, it's not even funny. And the worst thing is you all sat there with a piece of paper and all picked these games. You've all done me dirty. You're all in on it together. You got Charlie over there. He's seen 10 goals. Yeah, funny, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I actually cannot believe it. No. South Korea 0, Uruguay 0. The dark horses haven't lived up to my expectation in that game. Lack of quality in the final third. But more importantly, let's just get a quick last-minute poll on this, guys. A quick last-minute poll. And the poll is, do we buy Jordan the dress from Boohoo Man tomorrow to break the curse?
What? Right.
Do we get Jordan the dress tomorrow to break the curse? He needs something to help him. People seem to think that Mark's the reason why his goals came was because of his jumper dress. So let's get the poll in the chat for that.
Right. No, we don't need a poll, guys. I just want to say thank you for the support. It's been tough, but we're in it together, and that's what counts. And we'll be back tomorrow, won't we, Beth?
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. I've been refused the poll.
Good.
Producers on your side on this one.
There we go. Brilliant. We'll be back tomorrow, me and Beth, 4 o'clock for the watch-along.
Everyone's saying yes. And everyone on Mark's next stream, make sure you say, get Jordan the dress. He can take the banter. I can take it. But yeah, thank you for the 3.2k likes. It's brilliant, guys. And obviously another kind of boring game there. Not many goals, but we had some fun, didn't we?
We always have fun.
And we've got 7k people in the chat still, so that's brilliant. And everyone's saying say yes to the dress, so we'll see what we can do for you. Tune in tomorrow. We're on at 4 p.m. for Netherlands, Ecuador. You never know what you might see. Also, make sure you tune in tonight for Portugal, Ghana at 4 p.m. And then we've got Brazil, Serbia at 7, both with Mark. So make sure you get on that. Thank you, everyone, for the lovely comments. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for the likes. Make sure you subscribe. And, yeah, we'll see you on the next one.
Yep.